Much better. Alright. So, we do have some decisions to make. We do have to decide when we're gambling and when we're actually gonna do our gambling, because I do owe 130 pulls, technically. And chat, I mean, if I get Eblana, do I have to keep going legally? Do I legally have to keep going if I get Eblana, or can I just stop at that point? Like, there are pulls for Eblana. I mean, that's what it said. You see, one pull for evening. Therefore, logically, if I get Eblana, I can stop, right? I don't have to do all 130. The music got a little more? Really? Is my mic not, like, picking me up properly? That could be more of the issue, because it's not that loud. That's a big turn down of that. How about that? How about now? Please try to pot too. Ooh. Alright, in general, I'm probably going to wait a little bit. We'll probably do a little reading, because I want to have a few more people in here for when we start gambling. Project, that is like the monkey's paw curls like situation. That is the like monkey's paw situation. Is I say like I convince chat to agree. Okay, as long as you get one, you can stop, and I'll just never get one. The monkey's paw curls. Alright, fine, you can stop when you get one, and then I'll just never get one. Okay, let's check real quick how many chapters we're probably gonna be looking at for this whole thing. Okay, so we got, looks like every single one of these has a before and after. That's 16 plus those 19, so we probably are looking to get to EA4 after. That's gonna be 9, that's about halfway. At least do 50. Yeah, that's definitely fair. I could accept that. I could definitely accept those terms. I don't know if the rest of chat would be okay with those. Let me set up. I'll ask more when we actually do it, but let's set up a poll that we'll leave for a little while for when should we gamble after ST1. A1 after EA2 after EA3. So sometime in the middle of this there will be gambling. I just accidentally, oh no, I just accidentally hit my damn email thing. Good thing that didn't open. Accidentally hit the damn email icon. Someone's pinging me in an art channel on a Discord. That probably means they've discovered a new Jerboa. Oh no, that was already posted in my Discord. I thought I was gonna be able to show you for a moment, chat, some new Jerboa content. Everyone knows that is my favorite. Instead, we'll just wing it over there from my Discord. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. How long this event is actually? It's 19 chapters. Yeah. Alrighty. We've just started. Do you wanna start it? What do you wanna restart it? What? Did something happen to stream? Seems like stream is still up. No. Oh, the email thing laughing? No, I closed it before it opened. I closed it before it could show anything. Yeah, we are good. I think it's that long. It's always longer if you're reading out loud, but it seems like it shouldn't be that long. You know what? Let's just hide this text, because we don't need that text anymore, chat. We don't need it anymore. Pull this back down to where it was. We don't need it anymore. It's fine. You know, now people should just super chat for the love of the game. Also, if you're for whatever reason not subscribed and here, we're like 5 away from 5,000. Oh, awesome. Concurrent viewers 1, concurrent viewers 4. Which is it, YouTube? It can't be both. Which is it? You can't tell me it's both. Alright, man. I suppose there's no time like the present. We might as well get going.
To reclaim her kingdom from the foes, the Red Dragon of Greed sought the aid of a shadowy force, the dark mist that haunted in the forest.
It's actually narrated.
The Red Dragon breathed the fire of death, while the dark mist herded their foes into the blazing flames. Thus, the battle was won,
it's like an ebook, chat.
and the kingdom was hers. The thorn-choked fields began to stir with life once again.
I don't like it. He's stealing my job.
Yet the deadly fire still crept across the land. The fields withered, the living faltered. The newborn perished before they could bloom, while the passing lingered, bound to this land. The Red Dragon would not abide the death going unrestrained. Her wish was firm. Life to life. Death to death. Resolute in her purpose, she sought to cease the spreading fire. As Samhain drew near, she gathered those touched by the tainted flames into her lair.
Okay, so they actually had that section narrated. I do need to shut this music up. And, I'll move in there so there's not constant, Roingus interjections. As much as I like them, I don't think chat would. Lost connection for no reason. Damn. And that is the story of the Red Dragon. Is this like Eblana question mark, or is this just like some random motherfucker? Thank you, Pingwing. The question of when should we gamble is currently polled. I do really like these. I don't know what word I would use to describe these types of OSTs that Arknights has. This like... I don't know if ethereal's the right word. Feels like you could almost see something nostalgic when hearing it. I don't know. I like it. Either way. God, that game was loud. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's quite loud. But what comes after? Okay, you know what? Until this person gets identified, we're just giving them some random voice, and they can have an actual voice if they're important. But what comes after? What about the people tainted by the flames of death? There is no after. That's all I've written. That simply will not do. Everything has an ending, and those endings don't much care if you think they'll do, miss. I have a feeling this mysterious woman is Eblana, but we'll just keep for now until the face is shown. For now, we'll keep talking like this, and yet it is for an altogether different reason that you find yourself in this dilapidated pub after publishing your work. How ridiculous. A lot of things are ridiculous. Do you simply enjoy keeping people in suspense? Is your spirit soothed by the tales of readers desperate to know the ending? Some overly enthusiastic messengers did manage to find me to deliver some fan mail. You must have been rather pleased. I didn't even read them, just tossed them into the fireplace. We of course have to give a quick peep of the look of the drip. Is he a Voover? I assume he's a Voover, not a Draco, because we don't have very many Draco. He got the look though. No fire on the tail or in the chest, I guess, and I think you need that to be a Draco. How impertinent! Moreover, not a single story in your collection doesn't cut off unceremoniously. Truly impertinent! Oh, it's simple, really. I can't write an ending to save my life. Best head home now, miss. You're clearly well educated, and a ramshackle pub like this doesn't suit you. Don't fret yourself over those half-finished stories. Either hurry to show me the door. Perhaps I can help you. The other takes measure of the woman at once. Even with a hood over her head, he can see how pale her face is. She must be very sickly, he thinks. When she arrived in this abandoned village, she went straight for the pub. He had clearly done research and seems unlikely to give up anytime soon. Seems like a woey to me. We'll see. After ruminating, he picks up... Yeah. Definitely seems like either a Woover or like some kind of Sarkaz with the horns. Cause it could be Draco, but I feel like the flame on the tails is like important. They have to have their little Charmander fire. After ruminating, he picks up a sticky mug left among the cards and chips strewn across the table and downs a mouthful of rancid beer. Budweiser. Alright then, so what kind of ending were you thinking? Why should I be the one to come up with it? You're the writer, not me. I simply wish to offer my own story to spark your imagination. Your own story? Wait, are you not a survivor? You narrowly escaped death in that city last autumn? Only those who experience the truth for themselves would recognize what the story is based on. Well, go ahead then. I'm all ears. Very well, deep in the ruins of the former capital of Tara, long since destroyed by catastrophe. Deep in the ruins of the former royal capital of Tara, long since destroyed by catastrophe, one uneventful yet peaceful day, a flame burning in a metal stove was snuffed out. It was no urgent matter, but the red dragon came all the same. Noises of the red dragon arriving. Oh, is this guy? Yeah, this looks like the writer. It looks like him. It looks like it's him. Or at least someone who could be related to him. Relatively similar. Wait, do we try an Irish accent? Do we try the Irish accent? Do we just try our best? It's gonna be real bad. I've tried it before. Anytime I start doing it, it just ends up fucking... Order you can make mythical creatures? Maybe JB not. I mean, all the like ancients were all created by the precursors. Well, it's like also it's like, you know, everything from like Libri to them. I think even Farenmoots theoretically were created by the precursors. So Doctor and Priestess are essentially mom and dad of most of the life currently on Terra. Is it resist to be lit? Or is it not even an ominous outsider? Newly come after centuries of silence, can relight all the longings and resentments, never worn away by time. Or perhaps I simply need to be less reserved. Maybe I should stop always thinking about killing Victorians and throwing them in the ocean. A purple flame dances around the stove. Under its light, the red dragon's face looks even paler than before. Are you awake? Or must I remind you who you are? A pathetic red dragon who casts aside heat. Okay, so you can be a Draco without the flame. You're saying this used to be the red dragon. This was the former red dragon. Interesting. So you can. Interesting. That is interesting. That's very interesting. That tells us some things. That lets us know. Yeah. Also, chat. I will inform you that that kind of irregardless of the results of that vote, will probably, honestly, we'll probably just gamble whenever it seems like we're hitting like the fever pitch of people being in here. I don't know how much that poll will actually determine when we gamble. We'll probably just wait for there to be a good chunk of people. and then do it. Because that's probably the best method. And I'll say it just again for the like very, very few people in here. If any of you haven't subscribed, we're like 5 away from 5,000, so feel free to do so, unless you don't want to. It's not like you have to. The pathetic white dragon who cast aside his crown and wandered the wilderness for 20 years, only to be murdered by his closest kin on his return. Laberhetech, what the fuck? What is that? Laberhetech? Laberhetech? Laberhetech, the exiled king, correct? It's truly a pity. Seeing someone still in shock at his own bloody death, 600 years after the fact.
600 years? I didn't even have an accent back then.
Give or take, the true date of your death has long been forgotten.
I'm shocked, yes. But not at my death. More at the fact that after 600 years, the Dragos have once again produced an aberration spewing the flames of death. They even let you grow to adulthood without strangling in the crib. Did the Victorians bid you rouse me from death's slumber? Did you hide that ridiculous crown from them beneath your bed?
Victoria no longer yokes the red dragon. The Tara of today heeds no foreign master.
Ah, not bad. Tell me then, is it popular to wake the dead to deliver good news these days? Sorry, I have nothing to reward you with. Unless you're looking for some Irish cream Oreo thins. I've kept those 600 years after my death. They're pretty mediocre.
And I'll make some calls then. I'll make some calls, make some business moves, make some big money moves. No. I feel like it'll probably be a bit, because I would have liked to like have the stream thing up so that people can see, oh, it's going to be there earlier, but I forgot to make the thumbnail last night, so I had to make the thumbnail this morning. And I might have slept longer than usual. I was a little tired because I haven't slept that much these last few days, and I went like bouldering and everything yesterday, so did a lot. Bouldering into like a 25-minute stint on this like rowing machine they have in like their gym there. I'm not sure if any of you ever used them. It like simulates like rowing in like a boat. Like the kind of like pull back, and it's like a lot on your back and shoulders, and you kind of come forward. Kind of bring your legs back and you push back out again. I'm not sure if any of you have ever done one of those. Did that for like 25 minutes. Got like to 3,000 meters. With my flames burning you, you won't be ending this after a few trifling pleasantries.
Ending? My ending came long, long ago. You're the one with unfinished business, yeah. And you should probably learn to pronounce my name. Feel like it's a little rude to awaken someone from their slumber and then not even like know their name. Look, I get it. The flames of death, after all, they'll get you into all kinds of trouble. Life and death getting jumbled up, herds of undying beasts, newborn cubs having their lives snuffed out before you know it, the works. So how big of a mess are we talking here? A field? A city? A countryside?
I set all of Terra alight to free her from Victoria's heel.
Are you fucking kidding me? You what?
Let her be razed to the ground. Let Terra become a nation of the dead. Either way, the flames of death will seek out new kindling. Or so I thought at first. But allowing so many lives to fade away simply because I'm out of ideas, well, could be awfully imprudent of me. So I came to ye. Tell me, what should I do to cleanse these deathly flames from the fields of Tara?
If only that were an empty bluster.
Go ahead, use your imagination.
I've heard enough. What I'm about to say isn't for you, but for all the people still willing to call themselves Tarans. What the fuck? That's number one. Number two, those tainted by your flame and marching towards death have been renounced by life itself. It will never return to them. This goes without saying for the corpses marching behind you. But the same holds for those who still live yet walk like the dead. There's no medicine that can save them. Gather them together so that their fires do not taint others.
Appeasement? Is that all you can suggest?
Of course not. Next, find another red dragon. Assuming you haven't already slaughtered your kid, of course. Find a real red dragon. One whose flames warm others' lives. Let things return to as they once were. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust, life to life, death to death. Or whatever the fuck.
Is that all you know?
It is, ignorant young dragon.
And it seems you don't know much more than I do. The red dragon does not even bother to sneer at him. She simply turns and leaves. She passes by a ruined home. Faint yellow candlelight seeping through the cracks. It's the wilderness where the dead roam. No one should be living here, and so he knocks on the door. Oh my god, it's an old NPC, but he has eyes. This is awesome. It's an old nameless NPC, but he has eyes. Epic sprite. And like, furthermore proof that there's Libri fucking everywhere. This dude's in Victoria. They're everywhere in every country. The punishing gray raven, but the number should go up now. Huron Jack.
Who are you?
Who I am is unimportant. What's important is, why are you living out here?
I came because there aren't any Victorians here to knock at my door and rob the food I dug up myself along with my savings. 5 years ago on a night like this, a wicked caster came by, killing the Victorians as they closed in step by step. I offered him beast meat, grains, and freshly brewed wine, but he told me he didn't need any of it. What he needed was fire. A fire fueled by those who'd happily burn themselves away. So my only son, Keith, left home and followed him. I tell you, I don't much care for them.
What a noble soul.
And 3 years ago, someone knocked on my door in the middle of the night again. It was Keith. My Keith, he no longer spoke or wept or even breathed. He just stood there, his body covered in purple flames.
Oh yeah, how tragic. It's unfortunate for ye. How would that have happened to him?
It gets worse. I buried him, but he refused to rot away in the earth. He dug himself out, and his corpse is wandering endlessly in the wilds. Why I'm still living here? Are you one of the caster's friends? Are you here to lay Keith to rest?
I am, at least one of those things. Ah, here he comes. A walking corpse, wreathed in purple flames. For all to see, shambles toward the two. Purple flames, the Draco behind the arson? Is that the burn of 87? The red dragon presses the point of her spear against the corpse's chest. Fire rages so hot that it sears away its flesh in an instant, leaving nothing more than ash. But an idle thought crossed the old man's mind. The fire did not seem to burn out, but instead went up along the spear to return to the red dragon's body. And what of ye? Ye are also tainted by the purple flames of death, are ye not? Old man looks himself over, but he's no flames like his body like they do with the sun, but the dragon, the flame consuming him, was brighter than that of the dead.
If you mean sorrow, anger, and hatred, you're right, witch! The Victorians tax me in coin, but you and your ilk tax me in blood. Together you've taken all I have. I've been empty inside for a while now. The only thing keeping me standing are these so-called flames of yours.
Then what if I take them back? What would ye say to that?
Try and say you're late. Fuck you.
No, old man. I love you, decrepit old man. No. The old man closes his eyes, facing the point of the red dragon's spear. He can feel the fires of anger, sorrow prop him up, bubble as they flow into her hand. As they leave his body, his muddled consciousness leaps with them. He can sense that death is near, but seeing how stagnant his life has become, he no longer fears it. The fire suddenly stopped glowing.
Why won't you kill me?
Because you no longer need to be killed. A spirit once told me that life will never again grace those tainted by the flames of death. Now I see that he was right. Fuck! I may have made a problem. I have made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Oh, I see that he was right. The Red Dragon answers coldly. What was that for an ending? I took what I heard from an old man and added a bit of spice. Shouldn't be too jarred in addition to your story, I would think.
Oh, thrown in the legendary exiled king, are we? It'll do, but do you really need the ending to my story at this point?
As you say, it clearly differs from what I saw. I must see it through your eyes and hear it through your ears.
You're not one of those bored toughs who's into piecing together the truth, are you?
I've never once considered the truth boring.
Well, seeing as we both managed to make it out of that hellhole alive, I could pass you all the drafts I abandoned in the process of observing, thinking, and writing, but where are those stories actually, and I couldn't say. You were talking about the Red Dragon? How about I start there too? The writer pours another half mug of beer directly into his belly, glances at the woman with a hint of provocation, begins to tell his tale. If you've ever made the journey into the Red Dragon's lair we call Nasearsi, that's definitely not how that's pronounced, but no matter how briefly, you will never forget the dark woods along the way, dismal and damp, filled with a gloomy mist. They will have played tricks on men, a labyrinth of darkest black. Instead of all people who've entered, not a one has ever left without the forest permission. Or just being eaten by wild animals. I imagine that also happens relatively often. It will become as beautiful as a painting that should not exist in this realm. The Red Dragon, along with the people who have followed her all this way, step into the lair without the slightest hesitation, leaving that beautiful sight behind them. Nasearsi, the heart of Terra, the Red Dragon's lair. Which Red Dragon, you ask? Really do enjoy piecing together the truth. You must be thinking, I think you don't know a damn thing, so I'm trying to mislead you. Well, since you're already so well informed, no need for me to beat around the bush. So they are drinking morphine or is it based entirely on our wills? Yeah. What are they like sitting around a fire, drinking, singing their tar and drinking songs about murdering Victorians? Why aren't they doing that more often? L also. Nice little CG. Of the lame Red Dragon, of the peace and love Red Dragon, I like the death and destruction Red Dragon, personally. Nasearsi, the heart of Terra, the Red Dragon's lair. I'm finally here. Thank heavens! The whole trip from Scotland Fields felt like one long, long dream. Will my family really be safe here? This land is more than just idyllic pastures and fields. Terra's capital was never directly involved in Londinium's war, but there's been a never-ending spate of infiltrations and noble rebellions going on in the background around Nasearsi. Especially after the Red Dragon marched her troops toward Londinium, it wouldn't be incorrect to say a minor war took place here. Sorry, Reed. I was just happy as can be. Didn't mean anything else by it. No, a homecoming should be a happy affair. Yippee and such. Know any songs about the city or the dark woods, Morin? Only the one, and it doesn't really fit the mood. Oh, just sing it. I stepped into the dark woods one morn, going to the mills of Horn. I trod upon the road, heading out to war. The pipes are singing, the metal drums are only the bells behind me through new and far rings to soar. This whole way back, I've been trying to come up with a new verse to add, but I've been lacking inspiration. Seemed to be more anxious than ever, Reed. Was the tune really that much of a downer? No, it's nothing to do with the song. It's a good song. I don't think there will be any heroine here, and that in of itself is sad. The peaceful Red Dragon, more like the poo-poo Red Dragon. Ew! Death and violence! I like my Victorians like I like my chicken, fried. Now she does not finish her sentence. Behind her, the refugees step out of the forest, one after the other. Where did the display of leaping colors they just emerged from? RC seems stiff and dour. However, aside from Laushni, nobody minds. All they know is that they finally ended their long sojourn. They've reached journey's end. They've returned home. So what next? Someone would be coming to help us. Once they're here. As I figure slowly walking over from the city, see the man here to greet them. The last time they met, he'd wanted to kill her. He subconsciously puts her arms out to shield Morin at her side. Why are you here? I've come to welcome you. What? We're escorting you into Nasiorsi to meet with Her Highness Eblana. Don't worry, you'll never have to see me again, not unless absolutely necessary. I'm only a fan of cool red dragons, not little baby, we should all peace and love red dragons. Indeed. Issues we could resolve without meeting. And I already resolved on the Gestrel. I don't know what accent you're getting, Laushni. It's shifting a lot while I find it. Then please follow me. As for your entourage, due to security concerns, I'll make other arrangements for them. No. They're towns too. They must enter with me. I promise them. While I would love to acquiesce, truth be told, the majority of our citizens are unaware that there is a second red dragon. Namely, you. I can guarantee that they'll keep it a secret. This is where you and Her Highness disagree. And do you mean that my sister will ensure they do? This is precisely why I mustn't. This is precisely why I must bring them into Nasiorsi. Sorry, when I get nervous, I just start making sheep noises, bah, and such. Oh. Hello? Oh, I thought you were a Libri for a second. You're not a Libri. You're less attractive all of a sudden. Yeah, still okay. I have an idea that would satisfy both parties, if you'd care to hear it at least. I brought you here, Wake Woman, not simply as an overseer for settling citizens, but also for your discretion in sensitive matters. I hope this idea of yours isn't mere wishful thinking. If so, know that even you will no longer be welcome in Nasiorsi. Of course, as you so eloquently put it, Nasiorsi is indeed unable to readily open its gates to our errant countrymen, but I'm headed to the village of the Wakemen tomorrow to ask for some sacred instruments. Seeing as how these people have nowhere else to go, I can have them stay at the village for now. Wakemen? Isn't that some sort of codename plucked straight from the old legends? My people have been relegated to song and story for many, many years. True, those of us who live around the ruins rarely ever leave. I'm just an oddball. So close, only 3 more subscribers? Wait, where can you guys see, like, the exacts like that? Because, like, I feel like I can only see it in, like, YouTube Studio. I must just be a fucking idiot. Also, mine says 4998. So 2 subscribers from 5,000. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't subscribbled, make sure to subscribble. Why, I can promise you that. Well, no word if the Red Dragon will leave the village. I really want to trust you, but are you really one of them? The Wakemen? Morin? Before my great-grandma passed, she asked for traditional burial held by a Wakeman. The family searched all over as best we could, but never found one. It too was passed off as the ramblings of a dying woman. But she was a woman with her head on straight, not the type to mix things up with legends. If she said something's real, it's as real as can be. Besides, I've heard many stories about your kind. I'm willing to trust you. Then please don't betray that trust, Wake Woman. Oh, God, naturally. All right. What say you, Mr. Brigadier?
Just fucking go. Whatever. I'm over it. Just go.
Famous. Oh, is this where the Tarn? I like the little chain vest. I like the kind of like chainmail vest with the dress over it. That's nice. Now that's a Liberi as well. She reminds me of, is it like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or like a Digimon? I feel like I swear I've seen something and it's like those like feathers with like a mask over it. I swear I've seen that somewhere before. That's a really nice. She has like the Firekeeper like things over her shoulders and the like wraps up her arms too. I guess she's also blonde like the Firekeeper. Demos, who are these people? Sorry for making trouble for you even after I left. They're Terrans with no place to call home. RC can't take them in at the moment, so I thought maybe we made an exception many years ago by not forbidding you from leaving. We've even less reason to admit these strangers we know nothing about. But if we're not here to be admitted to the Wakeman, ma'am? Morin? Once when I still dreamt of being a wandering bard, I collected the legends of the Wakeman, thought out your people and told your tales, but in the end my dreams of both bard and Wakeman were shattered to pieces. Only now when all I want is to go home do I run into you. The legends are true, your people live ascetic lives. You only come into contact with outsiders to hold funerals, letting the souls of the departed find rest in fire. Correct. We came here with... No, we're just folks from across Terra seeking refuge. Not one of us is qualified to join you. We're just looking for a place to stay for a day or two. I promise we'll follow your laws and customs as best we can. We won't trouble you any more than we already have. Winter's just around the corner too. Not sure if you people hold harvest festivals, but if you need any help, feel free to ask. Same. That's the true name of what you call the Harvest Festival. Would seem you really are different from the city folk. There are some abandoned huts outside the ruins. You may clean them and stay there. Thank you. Or rather, God. Is there anything else, Nemos? The Dubliners in the city want to hold a victory party to celebrate Tar's liberation. I promised them I'd ask you for some of the sacred instruments. They'd show Taran unity and represent the importance of tradition of the nation. With Samhain upon us, we have none to spare. Have you forgotten? But even if we did, we would not give them away. We're requesting them because of how much they value the old ways. And why is it not a single denizen of Nasi has come to us to request a funeral since the city had become independent? You can tell the difference between remembering a name once forgotten and dressing yourself up in a name after you've read a history book. Yet if you cannot return empty-handed, then take this whistle and go. This is just an ordinary whistle. It is the highest honor we can give them. She barely said a word, he said enough. Also, like, we hide and we're very independent and we only maybe come out if you seek us for a funeral. Why have they forgotten us? What the fuck? Like, we aim to be out of sight, out of mind of most society. Why has most society forgotten us? It just doesn't make sense. I hate them. They must be doing this maliciously. What? How does that make any sense? The Wakemen do not stand with the living, nor do we require their reverence, until, of course, they are dead. That is the tradition Dublin should be honoring. Or something like that. I don't know, really. Okay, so the gambling question has been answered by everything being even. Alright, so, I am going to take my first little piss break. obviously, you know, we have to do so. It is tradition. In the read-alongs, we drink a lot of liquid, therefore we piss a lot. And don't worry, chat, I have not forgot. I have not forgot. I have not forgotten. I have not forgotten your Minecraft parkour engagement video. Don't worry. Fun fact, YouTube gave me like a thing that was like, we think people are using your content. You might want to come. Don't fucking pop up an ad. You're supposed to be ad-free. Goddamn Dollar General and Shaq. Alright. Ooh, that's a new background. That's new background music as well. I actually forgot them with malicious intent. Fuck them. I hate them. I forgot their asses maliciously and shit. Alright, did you all enjoy your Minecraft break? Did you all enjoy it? We do have a good number of people here right now. So we could gamble right now. We've got a good number of people. Let's pause our Minecraft and just we'll leave it in the corner for when we next need it. Just leave it up here. We could gamble now, or we could even split up our gambling. See you soon is the worst thing I ever read. Is that the one that's like the vignettes for all of like, for like the various, I like the vignettes for the various, for like, there's like a Roy and Monique one, there's like a what's his face from, oh god, Jesselton. That's Entelecchia. Oh, Entelecchia Fusion. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here, chat. For the all events video, I don't have to read that one because it's anthological and not a consistent story, which is a rule that I set. Don't tell anyone told you this, because when I make the video, the title's gonna be reading and ranking every Arknights event. So don't tell anyone I told you that I'm not actually doing that. It's like 40 stories anyways without that, so like, who fucking cares? Alright, do we want to gamble now, chat? Do we want to gamble later? I'm gonna start reading this and engage the interest in gambling. Extra, extra, read all about it! The Victorians are retreating, not fighting! Tara's gotten back all its territory! Peace will be restored to all of Tara by Samhain! Stop the car. In order to escort your draggling meet her highness, no delays. Before I meet her, I need to see it with my own... That's Reed. Before I meet her, I need to see it with my own eyes. This is the city, post-war Tara. The survivors and the civilians have their new lives finally begun. If you insist. The people are not yet prepared for 2 red dragons. Of course I know that. Decent little city block. It is very old meets new. There's a lot of like castle rampart type designs. Like the tops of all those. We're gamble now a bit. When will Tara do this? It would be epic. When are the Tarans going to kill Siege? That's what we're waiting for. Siege got her altar, her story's over. We could just kill her. We could just kill her. Like, we could just kill her. We could do that. It would be doable. Also, get excited, chat. Hoop and holler a little. We pulled up the gambling page. It's continued in chapter 15, so you're gonna have to read it. That's not an event. That's the main story. I'll get to that. I haven't even finished chapter 14 because I've been busy reading every event. Everybody get loud. This is like if you ever been to like any like athletic event when they have the like jumbotron, it's like get hype or whatever the fuck. It's like you trying to get you like loud. That's what this is. Get hype. We're about to gamble. God, oh. She even sits in a very, I don't know. She has aura. She has so much aura. It's insane. Alright, there's 10. Okay, whatever. I mean, we can get the one with fat titties now.
Captain of Reserve Op Team
Pull this
A6,
up
Orchid,
here,
reporting in.
and
Are you the
let's
doctor?
keep track,
I look forward
okay?
to working with you.
120. Let's see if we get... Odinium is a place of all-time 6 chapters in one location.
Reserve Op Team A6 Catapult reporting in.
Hey, chapter 9
I can
isn't
tell you a
in
hella
Londinium.
different
Chapter
from that
9
stuffy
felt like
old
it was
bit.
setting up an
I mean,
entirely
that
different
esteemed,
story.
Honorable instructor, Miss Doberman, right? Like, it's obvious.
Catapult, please kill yourself.
I am Ansel, a medical intern. I'll be assisting with surgery
remember
and
when I
internal
was doing the
medicine,
Friends
among
rank,
other things.
And we had
I
like
look forward to
Ansel,
working with you.
And we were making like the jokes like fanboy and HRT. There were people in like the comments being like, "Oh, this I don't like compare this like like associating with like HRT and shit." It's like his voice actor is a goddamn woman. That is such a like femboy thing, bro.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Totter. Long-range sniping's my specialty. You can leave anytime.
Vermeil, Hunter.
Where's our 5?
Vermeil, Hunter.
Thank you, Vermeil. Vermeil, Hunter. Vermeil, Hunter. You don't have an English voice, Beanstalk, so you're silent.
Hi there, Doctor. I'm Wolfenite, and we're gonna be working together. Let's start by introducing ourselves. I'm from Colombia, and I love exploring, collecting minerals, and...
I assume the implication is she yaps a lot.
Doctor, I am here at the
hey,
behest
baseline.
of Empress Hildegard of...
Didn't think you were in here, buddy. What are you doing in here? The wrong event, brother. Alright,
I'm Royal Detective May, and I ask you to cooperate with me in my investigation.
I just want a quick,
I've got the wrong
easy
address.
one,
Impossible. That penguin's holed up here, and I have the evidence.
there's no penguins here. Magellan's out in Somni.
I am
all the
Ansel,
time.
a medical
Fuck you.
intern. I'll be
Matoy Maru, here to join Rhodes Island. My blade is at your command, Doctor.
Oh, Matsumoto has a nice voice. Never heard her English voice before.
Reserve Op Team A6 Catapult reporting in.
Alright, Catapult.
Caster Stewart
Nice
reporting
dude.
in.
I'm Vanilla,
Good, Vanilla.
trainee operator from...
Buenos, Doctor.
My office is busy today.
The one Miss Jenny introduced. I'll be formally joining Rhodes Island today. Oh, code name? You can call me La Pluma.
She speaks like she'll be shot if she opens her mouth more than the slightest bit.
I'm Vanilla, trainee operator from Blacksteel. Looking forward to learning from you, Doctor.
Very kind of mush.
Hi there, Doctor.
I like it though. Okay, wait. Let's just think logically. I've already done a little bit with these. How many more do we need? Oh, we can get a free 10. Look at that. We can get one that won't cut into my red shit. Easy, huge, massive. Honestly, La Pluma's English it is quite nice. It's very in character. Fucking God, bro! Bro! Who are you? Who are you?
Hi there, Doctor.
Bro! Diva doesn't know a lot. Yeah. I think it reflects very cleanly the, like, I think it reflects her kind of spacey nature. I mean, it's not like her Japanese is very good, but then again, people will glaze literally any Japanese voice ever, no matter whether it's good or bad. Because, I don't know, weebs are like brain damaged or something. Unless any of my viewers are weebs, and you guys are really smart then. You guys are really smart. Fuck! Alright. Alright, Fate, I'll stop being mean. Hey, this was the 50. I'm legally required. Ow! Ow!
I'm just a girl who cleans up war zones. If you need me for anything, please call me by the name Lutonada.
I needed a Zalak in these trying times.
Nice to meet you, Doctor.
Wait for garlic
I'm
bread.
Lana,
Garlic
the
bread's pretty
perfumer.
heat.
Interesting
Can't deny
job,
that. Very
right?
simple, but it's heat.
Oh, have you heard the word before?
Good luck. It is what it is.
My codename is Beagle. I know I didn't do very well on my assessment, but I'll still do my best at my internship.
Generally, I tend to not get the things that I want super easily in gacha games. I remember you know the Smart Falcon banner in fucking Uma? That shit was funny, cause I didn't know that, like, cause like that one started giving you, like, you had like your daily free pull on that. The first daily free pull I did on the Smart Falcon banner was Smart Falcon, so I legitimately just thought, like, oh, so it's just like guaranteed that you get Smart Falcon. Thing is, I haven't even done a Smart Falcon career yet because I don't like her. I don't like idols. I wanted Curran. Oh, so you get Smart Falcon for free, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't like idols. I wanted Curran. I wanted the influencer. Doesn't she have like a trainee event where she's like fucking about to pass out from like 10 hours of fucking content creation in a day? Hell yeah, literally me. Curran's awesome. Multiple people as well in like my like Uma opinions video thought I like didn't like Curran, or I was like
I'm
slandering
Spirit,
Curran.
a geology scholar
No,
and caster
when I say like
reporting
shitty
in.
influencer, I mean kind of
My
not
name's
great at
Rose.
being
Nice
an
to meet ya.
influencer.
Oh,
Not like that they're a bad character.
Hey,
that
boss.
I don't like them.
So, I'm Jay. Hey, what's up? Here's my recommendation letter. HR already checked it. Wrong one? Ah, give me a sec. No.
Yeah, that is weird toward Theo, because literally they all have to do like idol songs after every like big race.
Here
so,
it
like,
is. Sorry about that. Too many pockets on this plaster. Hard to keep track of where I keep my things.
Yeah, also, like, you see, Now that voice, if you were to talk about Mitim and say like, oh, femboy HRT and all that, well then like you just listen to his voice. No. But with Ansel, no one can fucking go in the comments and say shit about Ansel. The voice, if your male character is voiced by a woman, indefensibly femboy. You can't say shit. You cannot defend that. It's indefensibly a femboy. And that's a fact. Okay, you know what? We'll do 10 more singles. We'll do 10 more singles, and then, you know, if we don't get it, we'll read a little more and we'll come back to this. Fuck. Oh, hey, Tage. You don't have an English voice yet. Someone get this woman an English voice. Also, random thing, but is Utage gonna be in the, like, Higashi event with, like, Hoshiguma Alter? Because I do like her.
Hello, Doctor. I'm Surfer from Black Steel Worldwide's Advanced Recon Team. My primary duties involve intelligence gathering and pre-mission reconnaissance. If you possess any pertinent information, please, don't keep it to yourself.
Yes, ma'am. I love your cyberpunk techwear jacket. And your fat titties.
Be a Lucinata. Just only give me Zalaks. If you're not gonna give me Eblana, just give me Zalaks. I need more Zalaks, please.
Ambriel,
Hey,
sniper
Ambriel.
from Laterano. Alright, that's introductions out of the way before they give me a headache. Here, I just opened this pack of chocolate pretzel sticks. Want one?
Not lazy enough. Not lazy enough. Shame on you, director. She should have less energy. Be like, Ambriel, sniper from Laterano. Alright, introductions out of the way before they give me a headache. Here, just open this pack of chocolate pretzel sticks. Want one? Like something like that. Make her even lazier. Make her lazier. She needs to be even lazier. She needs to sound even lazier.
Cutter.
Hey, Cutter.
Just an ordinary mercenary. I have neuropathy, so I'm looking to trade my skills for treatment. Hope this...
Your blade is good enough, Cutter.
Fear
Oh,
is
the
neither
jazz of
hardship
me! What is
nor
that?
darkness.
Oh,
A bygone
no! Hey,
time,
Muinar.
unworthy of remembering. A dream, far too lucid.
Hey, Muinar. What's up, bro? You bring me the mail? Thanks, man. It's nice of you. It's considerate. It's a Muinar potential, I guess.
Hi,
Hey,
I'm
Bob,
Spot
what's
from
good,
Operation Reserve Team A6.
I just imagine that like every time you open the bag, that person walks into the office. So if you have to do like 100 pulls, there's just like people just flowing in and out of your office like a damn revolving door.
Hello, I'm Meteor.
Hey, Meteor.
The archer from...
Haven't seen you in a fucking hot minute, honestly.
Good day.
Hey, Moose.
Please call me Moose.
Get a little more confidence, girlie. You got a big old claw hand, and you're a good baker.
Hmm?
Hey, Turtle.
Where?
Where am I? Who am I? I forgot that's Cora's introduction. Am I sentient? What am I? Alright.
I'm Earth Spirit, a geology scholar and caster
Hey,
report.
German. Oh, Eblana, why do you hurt me this way? This isn't the way I want you to hurt me. We could have talked about the ways that I want you to do this. Oh. Alright, chat. I have a new secret technique. I have 300 permits and 600 expeditions.
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6.
Let's gather
Hi,
yellow
I'm
certs.
Spot
Let's
from
gather
Operation
yellow
Reserve Team A6.
Captain of Reserve Op Team A6. Or
You know what? I'm gonna start doing this while reading. We're gonna mute the voice lines for a time. I'm gonna start doing this on my side monitor while I read. It's gonna be a little fucked up, but this will hopefully just keep giving us the ability to continue reading and gambling. We are still here to read as well as gamble. if only this required a slight bit less focus. If only I could just like... If I could just like set up like an auto clicker to just go all around and do that. But then again, I have to like scroll down and everything anyway. You know what? Let's pull this up. I'll just do like... Let's do like a few sets of it, and then we'll read a little, and then we'll get back to work. And by work I mean gambling, because we still have no. Technically, I still owe 80 more, but at this point, well, the at least 50 is reached. You still hear sound effects? Yeah, I just thought about that. Yeah. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, we'll drop it. We'll drop it to 80. I think ode makes more sense. Ode. Because our current pulse is 50. Our ode pulse is 80.
Just take these. These knives, axes, and bowls are all made of iron. Oh, they'll make for good materials. I beg you, cool, and take them. Even if you had to melt them down and make some eyes for our statue.
Autumn is almost over. Mornings at Nase Arce are cold and damp. A pair of scarred, weathered hands rub against the cold and dry metal goods, much like a soldier running their fingers over a medal of valor in wartime. The people yell out his name, hoping the broken tools in their hands will be accepted, smelted, and used by the hero to forge the statue. Hero. Yes, the hero. Every story needs a hero like that. Theo, come on. Come help carry this stuff into the workshop. I mean now, Theo. I'll help you sharpen your knife tonight. Let's get a Cullen shot. Damn. Bro got that X scar. He is comically jacked. His proportions are strange. He's comically jacked. He has weird proportions. He is incredibly jacked.
What a lazy brat. That's what you get for pampering him too much. No, I mean, doesn't matter if the boy's around. Just take everything, please.
Can't take everything. We all need these tools to get by, and that goes double for your prosthetic leg.
I'm standing fine, aren't I?
The wooden leg Nemos made is only temporary. Once better craftsmen arrive in town, they can repair your iron one.
We're making a statue to commemorate our victory in the war. One will be displayed in the main square of Samhain. Frankly, it'd be an honor for my dusty old leg to be a part of that.
No means no. Friendly resident woman. Thanks, resident man. I do like that they have the kind of Gaelic, like all the like crossing patterns. Oh. He got it on her fucking titties, he got it on his sleeve. Just take it already. It's all old stuff we'd have thrown out while cleaning anyway. No one's got any use for them. What's wrong with these bowls? They look perfectly fine to me. You can use clay ones instead. As for the axes, we'll just share the few we got left. Looks normal. I don't think you look at, I think, the size of like his hands and his like feet. I think it really shows you that the proportions are kind of strange compared to like the head. Like there's some pretty comically jacked people in like real life that are still like, because a lot of like the like strongest, absolute biggest people, they almost look fat. There's not like a slimness to it because they just have so much muscle. Whereas like, I don't know, like a Tyler 1 type proportioned person is probably the closest to this. And like it is not to the same degree even with someone like Tyler 1. Still, can't accept used prosthetics, no matter what. You're a great man, my hero, but you can't be so stubborn. And he slowly walks into the crowd. What a brilliant disguise, Reed! You put your fucking hood on. That's it? You have the flaming tail, the flaming chest just out for the world to see? Yeah. Yeah, Rod, no. That's like a glove. His hands are that big. If you see it, his gloves, it's just like hands.
Like, that is not, if you look at his arm, it's not doing much more. That's pretty much how big his hand is. I guess the animal. Excuse me, what are y'all doing? A new face in town? Haven't seen many of those lately. Where are you from, Voover? I've returned to Tara from a place far, far away. See, Coolin, if you're just taking everything without a fuss, you wouldn't have embarrassed yourself in front of our countrymen from afar. My answer is still no. Not the prosthetic leg. The other stuff, fine. Why are people donating their pots, pans, and prosthetics? Because we all want to erect a statue in the square for Samhain to celebrate Tara's rebirth. It's to celebrate Samhain? I've only ever come across the festival in town and folklore. It's held after the autumn harvest and before winter, yes? It's meant to connect this shore to the next. You know your stuff, Woover. We used to celebrate the harvest every year. It was the Dubliners who told us about the festival's historical origins. We sweep our houses, prepare feasts for our guests, and most importantly, light bonfires. So the Samhain is still it was the tradition that was talked about by Masked Bitch, and they've still celebrated harvest festivals, just like, you know, when you can't connect for hundreds of years with these motherfuckers, your culture like changes. Wow. Like, oh, they forgot about you fucking with like malicious intent. Stupid bitch. That may be one of my favorite NPC designs I've ever seen, but stupid bitch. Still. I stand with the random pink cat wanderer person. I forget what they're called. Wake woman. I stand with the random pink cat wake woman. These other wake people are crazy. They're cringe. And since this is the first Samhain since Tara's rebirth, it should be even more grand. Good thing too, otherwise Quillen would never accept her old pots even if he had to tear down his own house instead. Speaking of, do you have any iron of your own you'd like to donate, so the hero can add to the statue? All I have is on me is a bookmark. I think it's made of iron. Will that do?
You don't need to listen to her, Taryn, from afar.
So what sort of statue are you making?
A red dragon, to celebrate Tara's rebirth.
A red dragon?
I'm telling you, Kulon, if you don't take my prosthetic leave, I won't leave until you do. And I suppose I'll have to pick you up and carry you back myself. Ah, you and your gigantic muscles. By the time Samhain's over and the statue's been erected, we'll all be living the good life. We'll be able to make as many prosthetics as we want. Just imagine, a massive dragon statue standing tall in the night. Even through winter, its flames will remain lit just like in the legends. Why be enough to drive off the man-eating mist? We wouldn't have to obey that blasted curfew anymore. Your review is an order approved by the Red Dragon put in place to ensure our safety. I know that! Of course I know that! As they speak, more and more people begin to gather around them, until the alley is completely blocked. They each carry all manner of things meant to be melted down for the statue. Kulan patiently receives each new visitor as the objects at his feet begin to pile up. He's quite a large man, but even he can't carry all of them at once.
Allow me to help you, Kulan.
Oh, no need for that. My apprentice, Theo. Can you really count on Theo, though? We have no idea where that rascal ran off to. He talks a good game, but slacks off when no one's watching. Typical Victorian. And how old was he when his parents died? Does he even remember Victoria?
So what's your name, friend? Reed. Have you found a place to stay yet? You're welcome to stay at my place for the night. You wouldn't want to be wandering the streets during curfew, that's for sure. I think I do, but a curfew? You mean the city has a lights-out bell? Not quite. Victoria used lights-out bells to suppress the Taurans. Master's curfew is to safeguard us. Oh, man, framing makes a big difference, huh? You're a shrewd propagandist, Eblana, if nothing else. Oh. But I definitely, did it yesterday. Oh, okay. I thought someone had, like, added me with something that might be relevant for stream for a second. No, it's just a funny Doombots thing. Doombots is back in League. I love Doombots. It's fighting bots, except the bots have just, like, abilities that normal champions shouldn't have. They're just insane abilities. I love Doombots. I love Doombot Lee Sin. Straight off a Chinese TikTok, jumping all over the place. The black mist lingers in the dark woods, shielding all of Nasarc from outsiders, but at times it also drifts into the city streets. The curfew is meant to prevent anyone from encountering the mist. It permits no trespass. Anyone who enters without permission will never return. You mean the mist leads people? Listen to yourself. You come all this way and this is what you ask about? Look, things will be better soon. Just you wait. Now come with me. I'll show you around Nasarc. What about the man building the statue? Bulan, was it? What's he going to do? I know a bit of arts. Perhaps I could help him. No, don't worry about him. He's a genuine hero. He wants to smash an entire Victorian scout team in the Dark Woods. Unfortunately, he was a bit of a softie at the last moment. He's the only one who's willing to put up with Theo's nonsense. All by himself. Really? Well, in the woods, the forest has always been on the Terran side. Stop changing the subject, Reed. Just come with me and have some ale and stewed meat. It'll warm you right up. You must have come home at the perfect time.
Oh, phew. Well, at least there are still potatoes in the store. Damn, look at the time. I'm late. Goo. I'm charging through here like a wrecking ball. Theo! Sorry.
I'm just in a hurry to get back. You can bump into you, sir. Here, let me wipe that off for you.
Dare to disrespect me too?
What? No, maybe I was misspoken. Well, I was just wondering if you need help.
Stay away from me! I hate children!
Yes, you know about the mist. It's quite a mist. The mystery. The man raises his cane and strikes Theo hard on the chest, knocking him away. Alright, now that's not very cool to do. Alright, now I don't like seeing random children on the street as much as the next guy, but you don't hit him with the cane. At least in public, you know. Although then again, if you listen to boomers talk, the only reason they have literally any good qualities is because they were hit as children. Which, is a fascinating thing that they believe. Bring back cane and children, that's the only way a kid'll ever behave. Beatings are the only things that children respond to, I tell you what, when we had the discipline paddle back in school. Oh, boomers, oh, you, boomers, oh, you. The morning mist has long since gathered in the uneven crevices of the stone pavement, forming murky puddles. Caught off guard, oh, there's the puppy. He stumbles backward and falls straight into one.
You Victorian scoundrel! Who do you think you are? How dare you offer me charity?
That's not... Is that charity? Like, I bumped into you and got you dirty. Let me wipe that off for you. That's charity? Bro, y'all, your charity system sucks. Y'all are not a giving people. That's charity? Disrespect you, and I'll continue to do so until you stop that mist nonsense. Unrelated to that, Theo, just so you know. Yeah. Bro, put that cane away. What's going on here? Are you okay, Theo? I'm Australian now. A rootless nomad? Hey, she's not directly from Tara, so I can basically give her the Australian accent and it's fine. Oh, I like her. I do like the drip. I'm so used to only seeing like the top half in designs when everybody was like sending pictures of her. I didn't like, I like the colored beads, the bell, she had the little tattoos. I love the tassel designs. Dorothy's got them on her skirt. She even has patterns on the little sandals. Oh, that's weird. One of them has like the all the way up the leg sandal, but they both go into like the just your modern day like flip-floppy sandal. That's weird. Also, what the hell does that zipper do, Brigid? What is that zipper for? I'm sorry? What? What the hell is that? It's like a little tiny, it's a sleeveless hoodie. You have to be able to just take that right off your head easily. Although, then again, actually, genuinely, On Terra, would you not see a bunch of things like this? Would you not genuinely see, like, zippers? Just, like, imagine if you're, like, making clothes for, like Lithanian women. Because there's a lot of, like, Lithanian women and men, I suppose. Because, like, all the horns on, like, Alafia and Caprine and shit, like, how the fuck does Viviana get dressed? Her clothing has no, like, zippers or anything. How the fuck does she get her shirt over her antlers? How? Those things are massive. Like, her antlers are giant. How does she get her clothes over them? Like, pants, that's normal, whatever. You can just have a little hole for your tail. A shirt is a bit much. That, I mean, you're a paro, your ears are floppy. You don't need that. You definitely don't need that. You don't need that. You have that. You're a freak. But, like, for some of the races, genuinely, they probably need that. Like, a Lithanian woman would probably genuinely need something like that, to wear that.
I'm fine, Brigid. I'm fine. I crashed into him first.
Oh, rootless nomad and a Victorian Mongol! I couldn't ask for a perfect pair of lowlives! You're not exactly making your ancestors proud, Brigid.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't even know who my ancestors are, really. I think. You called me a rootless nomad, after all.
Forget that Victorian Mongol. What about you? You're descended from the exiled clan, from that very clan that was won the Terrans.
We do know your heritage to some degree.
And here you are, mingling with the likes of him.
There is a lot of plastic. I do like a lot of the plasticky designs.
Even during the war, you never cared whether your own people won or lost. You scoldingly toss those battle reports into the Senate, then go door to door delivering those meaningless personal letters. You not even fit to call yourselves Terrans.
So this is the only place where you have to go? Why not just go back to Kulan? Oh, I need to wash my clothes first. Should be quick. You don't need to worry about me, Brad. Of course I'm worried. I came here just to see you after all. How is a place wrecked by a war and left to rot any better than Kulan's workshop? At least there you'd have a forge keeping you warm and hot meals. No, it's just that. I don't want to cause him any more trouble. Please, don't tell Kulan about what happened today, okay? Be on my way as soon as my clothes dry. Not here for him, Theo. I'm here for you, to take you away. Take me away? Did he say something to you? What sort of relationship do you have with him anyway? If I hadn't shown up today, were you going to take the beating without fighting back? My instincts are never wrong. If you stay in the city, you'll just keep finding new ways to push you around. Today they shove you into a puddle and beat you with a cane. Tomorrow, who knows? Anyway, just come with me. I can take you to the plains or anywhere else you fancy. Up to you. You and me, we don't belong here. And if you got nowhere else to go, you can always head to old Nemos' old place and hang with the Wakemen for a while. I do want to see them, for all the stories Nemos told me. But I can't leave, not unless Kulan asks me to. Nemos has no time to look after him, and the dragon statue isn't finished yet. What would he do if I just up and left? But still, thanks, Brigid. Alright, if you say so, then I'll take you back to the city before I leave.
I didn't call myself a Taran, sir. I call myself a Terran. It's obvious and never confusing. Indeed, it is.
No, don't bother. It's cold out, so my clothes won't be dry for a while. I'll go back then. If all else fails, I can always take shelter in that abandoned home. I'm left a quilt and bed sheets there. I've stayed there before. It'll be fine. But if you really don't want to come with, well, I suppose it's safer here than risking a trip to another city. Not even Kulan looks after you all the time, huh? He has more important things to do. I should be making things easier on him, not giving him something else to worry about. Well, goodbye then. Take care of yourself, you hear?
We're here. Like I said, you come at the perfect time. Today we have fresh ale, stew, and oatmeal. If only we had a bonfire. Oatmeal, the breakfast of champions. I suppose I can't shit on oatmeal. I meal prep overnight oats quite often.
It's essentially advanced protein oatmeal. Advanced extra protein oatmeal.
But if you put some raspberries in it, it could be quite nice because the raspberries have a lot of fiber.
And the average person in our modern day does not get nearly enough fiber. That's why colon cancer's on the rise. Get your fiber, chat. Eat your peas, your corn, your raspberries, your blackberries. A little bit of spinach, apples, bananas, oats, beans. It's a lot of different things to get fiber from. Make sure you get it. Shouldn't you save that for Samhain? According to the old customs, we can actually light it a few days before Samhain. Then again, the war just ended, so we really don't have much in the way of firewood. You can't just start chopping trees down either because of the curfew. At any rate, it still lights out. The sun can be our bonfire today. That's enough chit-chat. Take a seat. I'll have them make room for you. Here we can see. Yeah, I mean, it is interesting. This does feel like, to some degree, it could be just like an English street. An English or like Irish street. And then you see kind of like the castle type things in kind of the background. You see like all the all the pointed roofs and such. I feel like you could see this driving through somewhere in Ireland or the UK, in that area. Alshine steps forward in the damp, chilly air. Each dish in the lavish spread on the table has the same familiar scent. Warm, rustic, and simple, yet not what it seems. She looks around the corner, concealing her surprise, only to find that no one else finds any of this unusual.
Right, is this Steve Knight?
What is that accent?
That accent is not what I've been doing. That was a little strange. Is this stood meat?
Yeah, here's the meat. There's your grilled fins, and your cup is full of ale. Alright, and we also have oatmeal. I'll go grab you a bowl.
But,
all the dishes appear to be made of the same thing. They're all made of potatoes, right? Statue is bowls. Their bonfire is the sun. Their feast is potatoes. Friendly residents go to fetch a bowl of oatmeal. Alshine stands up and walks toward the cart and burden beast that's been waiting for her the whole time. Marinus will return very soon. Please wait here.
And these places?
Nasi Orsi Citadel, highest point of the city. The one city just steps behind you. It's also where Her Highness lingers most when she's in the city.
I'm glad to see you aren't filling the halls with candlelight musicians and lavish feasts.
I've already told you. The primary reason why the city is short on supplies because trade between Victoria and Tara is not yet fully resumed. We're as hard as we can to resolve the issue. The residents are very understanding of the situation. They hold nothing but goodwill and genuine love for Tara. Oh, Your Highness Eblana, leave us. Will you both have me trying to do a terrible Irish accent? Except when I'm Eblana, it's just my normal voice. I'm not trying to make it very high at once. Laushani.
That's what is going on in the city, sister. Everyone's celebrating Samhain except there's no harvest, no bonfire. The feast is nothing but potatoes.
If you came here to make me repeat what the Brigadier's already told you, well, I suppose I can play along. I wouldn't want to spoil our long overdue reunion.
I'm more worried about your spear. Where is it now? My spear? If you're talking about the spear you gave me, it's been stored in a warehouse on Rhodes Island. I no longer need it.
How can someone with no weapon claim any sort of power? Forget power. Even survival would be a struggle.
I said the spear you gave me. Also, you won't kill me. At least not yet. As a puppet that's only just regained its soul, you wouldn't want to break me before you've had the chance to play with your new toy.
Your words are quite hurtful. Anyone can be made a puppet, Rashani. Anyone except ye. You're my dance partner. Yet you'd rather stand in my shadow than join me on the floor.
Until about a year ago, you finally got bored of me, didn't you?
I don't recall what you're referring to.
As for power, I'm not here for power. That power rightly belongs to ye.
Oh?
You've been setting fires all across Terra. Fires have melted the chains that once bound the tyrants. That much is true.
Then why have you returned?
To bear witness.
You know, potato people in Terra, I thought necessarily this is a little bit. You mean potato peoples and people of like the potato race? But there's no potato race? Is that what you mean? The potato people hunted by the Tarans to extinction for food. It was very tragic.
If you're truly willing to use your power to give the Tarans a new beginning, then I'll do everything I can to support you. Say, for example, that you're too busy to deal with supply shortages in the city right now. If so, I'd be willing to help with that. Whether I step forward as a second red dragon or hide my identity as before, makes no difference to me. As noble as ever, my dear sister. But I can't say whether you would be truly satisfied with that. The sister I knew wasn't someone who sought power simply to live a life of indulgence. She wanted more than that. But so far, every step you've taken has been paved with bones and blood. I can only pray that's because you've had no other choice. Sincerely hope I'll never have to collect my spear and come searching for you.
Not bad. Not bad at all. It seems your life of wandering has taught you far more than you ever learned while acting as my shadow.
Let's not beat around the bush. I made my intentions clear and you've invited me back. So what is it you want from me?
You'll find out soon enough. Until you do, though, why not come with me? I'll show you around the Red Dragon's lair. And they walk off into this nice little area. Look at that. Look at that little hub area. Very nice. Legend has it that the architect deliberately shaped the play with uneven elevations to mirror the old Taran capital. Legend has it that Tara's stonemasons showcased their finest craftsmanship in every building they made, save for one. They refused to add even a single ornament to the citadel. Now we would be inhabited by a puppet king. Nashini has heard many stories like this, but no story can tell you whether it is itself a true flame or merely its shadow cast on the wall. So, she follows her sister up the steps and looks down at the city with her own eyes. The empty pedestal on the square below seems to be waiting for something massive to be placed upon it. Sees the winding, undulating cobblestone road stretching from the square. The humble stone houses, so simple they inspire a sense of affection. But if she focuses her gaze and takes a harder look, she finally sees the other thing she'd sensed before, the thing that had separated her from the other residents. Something that definitely does not belong in the city.
Flames?
Flames. At a closer look, there are tiny sparks of fire scattered across the city. The residents, whether talking, rushing to and fro, yelling or resting, are surrounded by flickering flames. Purple flames.
What did you do to these people? You've made them into walking corpses, haven't you?
You just got back from town.
You met them yourself. You should know better than I do. The flames will spread. The flames of death should not be spread to the living.
It is an unfortunate reality, but wherever man resides, so too does death, whether on the battlefield or in a bustling city. The flames merely hasten the inevitable, but I must admit it doesn't sit right with me either.
The dead wander the wilderness, driven by the desires they held in life, while those tainted by the flames of death can never truly start anew. Life and death cannot remain entangled like this, each defiling the other. But haven't ye been their chief defiler?
And there's them having a little showdown. Read like it's the like yelling tigers. It's the yelling tiger thinking ape fucking meme. No, you can't use the flames of death in the city. What should I have for dinner tonight? I don't care.
No, they should be mine to command. I have not yet seen it. I cannot have it expanded beyond the boundaries I set.
Well then, pretty sister, what would you like Terra to become?
I want your opinion. Should the living endure and the dead rest in peace, or should all of Terra become a kingdom of death? Why ask a question you already know the answer to? Then it is clear what you must do. Kill me, Lashani.
What?
While you've been trudging through the crowds, I've been busy preparing. The moment the tip of your spear pierces my heart, heralding death's embrace, everything tainted by my deathly flames shall leave this realm along with me. Then, ye will become the first and only true leader Tara has seen in decades. I will not be your shadow anymore, and we red dragons will not be the monsters they claim us to be. Slaughtering our own kin is madness. Sometimes, often even, kinslaying can be a virtuous act. You hear that? Kill your family! It's an act of virtue! Actually a zombie? I'm not sure if they're actually technically zombies, or if there's just like... Or if there's like a hold, there is some like hold of death over them. I think there's some effect of Eblana on them. I don't know if it's that they're actually all zombies. What about those touched by your fire? What about those touched by your fire? Nearly start their lives anew as he promised. I have promised nothing about the life of Lashani, not even for those untouched by my flames. As for the city folk, they've already become entangled by the violet flames. We will gradually become walking corpses and eventually leave here with me. This much is certain. We are living, breathing people. They fought under your command and won your war for ye. They have the right to start anew. An unfortunate fate to be sure, but their fate nonetheless. No, Eblana, it shall not be their fate. What will you do then? Lashani has more to say, but Eblana has already turned around and started walking down the long corridor. Her footsteps are so soft that Lashani does not even realize she had left. Her sister's figure disappears completely into the darkness. Lashani turns her gaze back to the city. How she wishes it were all just one of Eblana's tricks, but the flames are real. Clenches her fist and pulls up her hood. Turns to descend the steps. Once again, her epic disguise complete. How do y'all not real? How do y'all the like? Oh, we're Terrans, we're embraced that. How do y'all not? How are y'all not seeing this? It's obvious. All right. Chat. We do have our second piss break to be taken. And we might gamble a little more. We do have to be careful. You're probably gonna be assigned EA4 for homework, given the gambling has taken a good chunk of our time this stream. Just be aware of the potential of that. Let's bring back up your Minecraft. Hopefully there's no ads while I piss. Want a break from the ads? Alright, chat, we're back, and do you know what time it is? It's time for a little gambling. Let's pull it back up. Let's do a little more. Let's do a little more expediting. Nuker, debuff, summon, all of it. Give me one for all. Fuck. Still crown, they have the most comments. I think Laffy turned off the crown thing. Rod. You can turn it off if you don't want to be on. Yeah. Laffy notably hates gambling, or hates acknowledgement. Laffy's the reverse of Dorian. If Dorian was here, you'd all have to say thank you, Dorian. Because Dorian loves the acknowledgement, canonically. We all know this.
all agree. We're in fact, we're hoping Dorian shows up in chat so we can all thank her. And if she does show up in chat, I hope everyone will remember to say thank you, Dorian, without me saying
now
it.
I'm Melenta.
She'll definitely love that. She loves it when we do that.
Hi!
She loves that, and she loves whales. Two things Dorian loves. I have so many of these goddamn
I'm Vanilla, trainee operator.
Ah. I can get a bunch of these, but, you know, we might as well, we can check, obviously, we're still a little ways away from being able to get that, I think. Yeah. So, well, we'd certainly have to grind that out. Come on. Big money. Oh, shit, Just a 4-star bag, just a... Four-star bag. Why?
Doctor?
Why
Doctor
do I
Who?
not- Oh my god,
it's your
that's why I
code
don't
name?
hear it.
Sorry. At Rhine Lab, calling for a doctor usually gets a response from everyone in earshot. You must be very special to Rhodes Island, Doctor.
I am, and you're very special to me, well, I guess. My headphones got unplugged, and I didn't even realize. I was like, man, why can't I hear anything? And then I look over, and I see them unplugged, and it's like, oh. Oh, yeah, that would do it. This is the least, like, wretched I've had in literal years. Brother.
Hi! Hi there, Doctor.
You are gonna be goddamn full pot by the time we're done. Eblana, please. Oh, God. Ah! Please!
I'm Vanilla, trainee operator from
Ally, I salute you in true Snow Realm fashion. My code name is Matterhorn, and I am one of the guards dispatched here by Master Silverash.
And by self-insert, I do mean myself inserting into Dora. Being inserted into Dora.
Caster Steward reporting in. I'm glad to be working with you.
I will the gerb girl. Alright, all of you. Shame. Oh. Oh, you know what? You know what that means? We have to do this. We have to...
My name is
start
Anakil.
Building the vibe. Start building hype.
Hi,
It's like those like
I'm
Twitch
Spot
things.
from
What is it?
Operation
Like Hype Train or whatever, where you just, it's like the donation. We're building the hype train. We're getting the hype.
I'm Vanilla.
We're gonna come back
trainee
in there,
operator.
and we're gonna get this. So just, you know, we gotta build it up. We gotta build it up. Everybody's gotta get ready. Everybody's gotta get hyped up. Energy. Movement.
Pleasure to meet you, Chief. I am Shaw
Fortnite
of the...
Ninja. Tyler Ninja Blevins. Not seeing enough movement. How many gold certs can you get? Out of 300 of these? A lot.
I am Ansel, a medical intern.
Depends on how lucky I get. Depends on how many, like 4 or 5.
Hi, I'm Spot from Operation.
Hi! I'm Cruz.
Excited. Getting ready. Next time. Manifest. Next time. That's the one. Next time. Summon. Fuck yeah, please. I forgot Mayor's not the only summon anymore. Beanstalk, why? Summon used to be so epic. You were guaranteed a 5-star.
My
And
code
right
name
now,
is Beagle.
I can't get any. I've like purchased them.
Show me your brightest smile, my esteemed.
Purchased all of the like things with yellow certs.
My name is Plume, formerly of the Pontifical.
Come on, give a 5-star. Give a 5-star or something. Give a 5-star. Boo. We need it.
Popcar from
Get out of here, Poppy Star. Shut up.
Popcar from
Operation
Reserve Team 8.
I'm Vanilla.
Hey Vanilla, what's
trainee
up? What's good?
I'm Vanilla.
Hey Vanilla, what's up?
trainee
What's good? My office is busy today. How am I gonna get this paperwork? Bop, bop, bop. I do still have the last tier of gold.
Boss, you know a winner when you see her. Now,
I've never
put
heard
your
your voice
hands
before,
together for the strongest underground fighter out there. The one, the only, Big Hunter!
You have to work on your, like, introductions.
Reserve, Op Team A6 Catapult, reporting in.
It doesn't have the punch I'd like.
Show me your brightest smile,
Get back
my
to
esteemed.
workshopping it.
This is Intern Hibiscus. From now...
Hibiscus, you get a lot cooler when you're older. You're a lot less annoying. So, like, theoretically, up to 80. We need 120. Pain, anguish, a lot of things, a lot of things. A lot of things that we feel. We're just feeling.
Lancer
We're straight
Fang,
up
Captain of
feeling
Reserve Op
things.
Team.
Caster Stewart reporting in.
My name's Gummy.
Gummy.
You must be the doctor.
This is Intern Hibiscus. From now...
Boom. Boom. Okay, oh, we got 2 of those. I like that vibe. That's a good vibe. That means this is a big pull. You have to go based on what the vibes tell you. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 3 6 stars.
Sorry I'm late. I was chatting with the
I haven't
DL
gotten 3
HR lady
6 stars
and
since
lost
the
track
Ling
of time.
banner when I got 3 Lees.
You must be the doctor.
And I got Lee into Lee
Hello,
into Lee.
I'm Nymph. I'm great at taking care of all sorts of trouble, so please come to me if anything ever bothers you.
You know what bothers me, Nymph? You know what bothers me? I don't have Eblana yet. Also, is your hair styled to look like a fucking spade and like the top of your head there? Like, what the fuck is that going on with your hair? Looks whack as hell.
Reserve, Op Team
Catapult,
A6
fuck
Catapult,
you,
reporting in. Hey!
Fuck you. Please, please, Eblana.
Allowing me on board at last. Then hand me the register. Necras. How about this codename? Erudite. Rhodes Island requires I go by a codename. So I've decided to fashion an appropriate one for you as well.
You can just write Eblana. You don't have to be called Necras. You can just you can really just call yourself Eblana. You don't have to call yourself that. Oh God. Purple.
Caster Stewart reporting in.
All right, now who is this?
Allowing me on board at last. Then hand me the register. Necras. How about this codename?
Yippee! Yeehaw! Oh, we're gonna have to drop a hot, nasty screenshot and then we'll post it. We won't give actual context. Oh. We won't give actual context. Oh God. But I don't want to. I don't want it to eventually pop up my browser with sensitive stuff on it. So you know what? How about this? Let me see if this works for you. All right, there you go. There you go for now, chat. Okay. Enjoy the void for 1 second. Enjoy the void. Say hello to Fremont for me while you're in there. Was the Dr. Erudite? Yes. We will just casually save that screenshot, and we're gonna pretend that I'm a super cool and lucky streamer, okay, chat? No one is gonna tell anyone that I'm pretty sure that was pull 100 that it took us to get one. Nightlight for me. The void is scary enough for a nightlight for me. Ask Fremont. You're in there with him. It's his house. Maybe Airman Guard will be there on a good day. But, you know, You don't want to be in the Ermengarde void. I'd put my dick in the Ermengarde void hole. Little spoiler for the most breedable Zarkaz video. Alrighty though, chat. Look at that. Easy as fuck. Oh, Princess Eblana. My princess. I am gonna need— oh fuck. I am going to like actually grind out my like certs for those yellow things though, because I do—
How are you today,
really
Doctor?
want to get those. Hey Gravel, what's up? Sometimes I forget you can show up in my— because it's mostly Zalaks that just can show up as my Flick, Lutenata, Contrail, You Official, Scavenger, Cement, Wildberry, Ashlock, Flametail, Lin, then Moo Moo and Crownslayer. You know, I'm not gonna lie, Ashlock. There's kind of a new Zalak in town. Moo Moo and Crownslayer can stay, but where's my girl? Where's my girl? Look, I think I forgot to get Tila to E2. I'm gonna have to do that. I haven't played much Arknights in a while. Where are you, Tila? Alphabetically sorted? He'd be near the bottom of the 5 stars if so. Well, that's 4 stars now. Time obtained. Tila. Time obtained other way. Tila. No, you are E2. And, you want Moo Moo just for now. We have a new honorary Zalak. God, look, chat. It's a new Zalak.
Would you care to try some sweets? I could prepare a selection for you. Wine to pair with. I have some too.
You're a baker, Eblana? I guess you do know fire. I guess you know fire pretty well, I guess. Okay, I'll level up Eblana and everything later. We have to get back to reading. Good work, chat. Technically our ode pulls are 50, but who says we can just strike those remaining 50 from the expedition log? Either that or or we update it, chat, or it just holds over and we change it. Fishy fish. We change the color. The color will no longer be purple. The color will be— what is Haruka colored? Pink? Like a hot pink, like that? He's weirdly chill. Yeah, I wanna say she kind of like— if from rumors, she kind of mellows out by the end of this event. It kind of lets Lao Shani take over as ruling Terra, so I guess she's kind of just like— she's kind of purposeless at that point. She would just kind of be a homeless person we took in, essentially. But I don't know, I don't remember. And I'm interested to see what we got. Forgetting about Monster? Do I want Monster, though? That's the thing. I set the goal for Eblana because I wanted— I didn't really want Thorn's Altar, and then a bunch of people donated, like, for the Thorn's Altar one. And then I think I didn't even get Thorn's Altar. I want to say I didn't even get Thorn's Altar. I want to say I, like, did all of the gambling, and I didn't even get Thorn's Altar. So it was like, well, fuck me, dude. I didn't even get him. I don't even have normal Thorns. I'm pretty sure I still don't have normal Thorns. I don't think I have either normal Thorns or Thorn's Altar. I guess Thorns just hates me. I'm too pasty. Thorns only wants to be pulled by a brother. You didn't, then you got spooked. Yeah. One day I'll get to use Thorns of some kind. Sorry. Alright. Alright, we have to get the Irish accent back for a moment. Ma'am, hold on, please. Oh, Reed, it's you. You left so suddenly I was worried our hospitality had been lacking in some way. No, I truly appreciate your hospitality.
Just suddenly remembered some business I have to take care of. I have a few questions though. Would you mind answering them for me? Ask away. Do you realize that you're engulfed in flames? Flames? Oh, you mean my blessing. Wow, you can see other people's blessings? I didn't notice until someone pointed it out to me. Is she saying you don't know about the flames? Or you know about the flames but can't see them? How can that be? The friendly resident puts her hand on her waist. The ancient Tarans carried small flames at their waists, stabilized the Originium Mars to dispel the dark mist in the marsh. When Victoria seized control of Tara, this custom, along with similar practices, was strictly banned. Times have changed. No longer bound by Victorian rules, the Tarans, or at least people of Naseorsi, have chosen to wear small Originium lamps at their waists. I'm sure you know fuel is scarce, and with the curfew in place, we can't afford to keep the lamps on, nor do we need to, but we carry these small lamps. It's a fire. It's the color of a fire in the lamp. Now, whenever people turn on their lamps, it's the color they see. Even if they replace the filaments with different ones, the color remains unchanged. And you're not the least bit worried about this? As you can see, things are on the up and up here in Naseorsi. What explanation can there be but the Red Dragon's blessing? Yeah, blessing. That's what we'll call it. But if a reckless returnee tried to warn her that those flames were anything but fortuitous, she'd never believe it. She hopes that perhaps a more direct approach would work. But I wanted to experience the dragon's blessing for myself. May I hold your hand? But you've already entered the city. Everyone who does will receive a blessing sooner or later. Please, it's just a small favor. I suppose it wasn't easy for you to make it all the way back to Tara. Alright, what do you do for a living anyway? I know some basic medicine, along with some healing arts. Nothing to brag about. So you're a doctor then? Oh, we're in need of doctors, actually. Everyone keeps, like, mysteriously becoming ghastly and dying. Come here. Give me your hand. Tightly clasped the woman's calloused hand, letting the fire spread from Rowan wrist to Laushani's. Thank you. She shuts her eyes. Close your eyes and remember those whose pain you once soothed. Those no longer forced to linger in this realm. The wind warmed this cold fire. The purple flame gradually fades. Beneath them a pale face emerges, swaying gently with a friendly smile. So she tries to erase more of the purple flames, but fails to notice when the woman's expression suddenly changes. Where are they?
Oh, my hand! What'd you do to my hand? It's completely numb!
What?
I can't feel my blessing ever either! Hey, what are you doing to me? You let me go!
Reed! Rick woman! Reed, please let this poor lady go. Sorry, ma'am. She means no harm. I stake my honor on it. Fuck. Oh, we're fucked. She said she's a doctor. How could a doctor possibly? Hot-spaced medicine can sometimes have side effects. Look at your hand. It's perfectly fine now, isn't it? But I still can't feel anything. You'll be fine. Wood-wake woman raises a hand, gently pressing her warm palm to the frightened woman's forehead. It's just a normal, casual gesture, yet the woman gradually calms down. Okay, I believe you. Right. Still in my hand, as was my blessing. Almost nightfall. You should head back home. It was penance that spooked you. It's kind of funny considering we are spooked this time. Bro, when they ain't fucking, they out here goddamn jumping into my pools. Getting in the way of me getting what I want. I didn't even want Thorn's Altar that badly, but like I already had Penance, and I think my Penance is still level 1, so I evidently did not want Penance either. So, would have rather had a Thorn's Altar. It's almost nightfall, you should head back home. And Reed, you have another banquet to attend, don't you? Oh, Jesus me! A banquet? Right, a banquet. So please allow me to lead the way. Big woman, since you've returned, does that mean Mon and the others have already settled in? That's right, they'll be staying just outside the ruins. They're probably still clearing out the empty houses about now. Thank you. Don't mention it, by the way. Call me Nemos. Hardly do any work as a wake woman these days. Right, Nemos. You just mentioned a banquet? Or you mentioned the banquet just now. Who's hosting it? In a few days, Dublin will be hosting a celebratory banquet. All the high-ranking nobles will be in attendance, including Lin and Eblana, who's been very busy with all the preparations. A celebratory banquet? All the residents are making do with stewed meat and grilled fins. Made from only potatoes? But say it's just me, that's kind of fucked up. Potato things started out due to food storage, but now they're just used to it. Dublin is aware of the situation in the city, they're calling it a banquet, but I didn't see any eating or drinking on the itinerary. Not trying to cover for anyone laughing, I truly believe that Dublin wouldn't turn its back on the people of Tara like that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. She certainly left in a hurry. Directly removing the violet flames would only cause a panic. What if I were to do it more subtly?
To learn whatever you want, then. I am a mysterious voice. You'll find out who I am next time I show up. Oh, I'm probably the exiled king in this case.
Who's there?
Oh yeah, the noble red dragon turns around and sees a figure engulfed in blazing purple flames.
Now, if the other residents are really kissed by the flames.
The person standing before her seems to have been forged from the purple fire itself. Flames don't look harsh, yet they distort the very light around them. Fortunately, what you want sounds incredibly boring. That is a loud background track. After all, Tara's flames have already been dyed that color. It's just a fact.
You know about the flames?
Happen to find out about them, yes.
Tell me everything you know. It's extremely important.
Why should I?
I need to stop people from being engulfed by the purple flames.
You can replace them with your own flames?
As long as the people of the city are safe, the color doesn't matter.
What grandiose nonsense. It's almost nostalgic. Your excuse is so clumsy that it's laughable, Red Dragon.
What is your relationship to my sister, sir?
Ashleen takes a step forward, while the figure is backward, preserving the distance between them. Relationship? You, your sister, and I are all cut from the same cloth. You'll crave power, conflict, and bloodshed. We're all itching for what comes next, eager to set the land ablaze. This time, I'll stay out of it. Until the lair is consumed by flames, I'll be cheering on both sides. Goodbye.
Wait. What was even the point of that? That's like a pointless reason to pop out and talk to me. The red dragon tries to weave the flames of life into a cage, but before it can take shape, the strange figure scatters in the wind. Fire only briefly illuminated his long tail, and returned to nothingness.
Sir? Oh, it's you. What's wrong? Why have you come to see me now? Don't tell me there's another problem with your grain shop that I have to deal with. I never treat you as a subordinate. We're business partners. You understand?
I understand. That's another resident NPC. It's a different color scheme. And the bureaucrat.
Okay, so it's the constant Dublin. It's the like higher up Dublin kind of drip. The cape and such. He has the symbol. Good. As long as you do, have their shipment needs to be escorted out of the city. Leave soon. Be back before curfew.
Oh, sir, about that?
About what?
The grain we sent out before. He said it wouldn't affect the city's food supply. Now we're all stuck only eating potatoes.
You know what it's like in other parts of Tara? In other parts of Tara, they don't even have potatoes. Now, CRC's agricultural output's already top tier. We're taking urgent measures to help our countrymen understand. And we're certainly, definitely not selling this grain to other places in order to kickstart trade and hopefully make more money for industry and such. This is definitely not a Soviet Union-Ukraine Holodomor situation where you all will suffer and maybe die so that the those in charge of the government can make their economy look better and start selling things internationally. Certainly not. Besides, how much did you earn from just those last 2 carts? Look at it this way. People in Nassau Sea aren't starving. At least they got potatoes. What's more, it's almost harvest time. There'll be plenty of new grain then. I'm more worried that your tiny shop won't have the throughput to sell it all. Still, not want to force anyone to ask against their conscience. If you feel that bad about it, you can always just transfer your business license to someone else and close your shop.
And then how will I eat then?
Told you, not my subordinate. How's that my problem? Alright, just hand over your business license by the end of the day.
No, don't. Okay, I'll do it.
Oh. Why are you still standing there?
I have something else to discuss. A friend told me that lately the dark mist in the forest...
Dark mist? If I needed you to remind me about that, I might as well quit right now. There will always be someone waiting for you once you're past the gates. Just like always. Anything else is none of your concern. Now go. Oh, sir! What is it? Did the breeder say something he was on patrol this morning? No, sir, he didn't come around this morning. The leader sent him on another assignment. What's got you in such a panic? It's officially harvest season for the agricultural plate to the south. Isn't that a good thing? Yes, but all the skilled agricultural workers have left the city. Just follow the handbook, do exactly as it says, got it? Yes, sir. By the way, what's the estimated yield for the entire plate? Report to me, and I'll consolidate the numbers later. We're not exactly familiar with this sort of work either. You're useless. Can't really tell when the crop's ready for harvest. They're definitely ripe, or we wouldn't have harvested them in the first place. Then isn't it just business as usual? Report a normal yield based on previous years. Now get going. Oh. A lot of people don't understand the intricacies and complexities of farming. A lot of people think farmers are just stupid bums. But that's not true. A lot of people think their college degree would make them so much smarter than someone who's like a farmer, but if you put them out on a field, they would not know shit about what goes on, or sometimes even the difficult situation that farmers are put in. Where you have to try to balance profit with sustainability, especially when you're competing with like big ol' factory farming big companies and certain GMO situations. Such as the fact that you might need to use certain GMOs for big yields, but their seeds are engineered not to give you fertile offspring, so you have to keep buying seeds from the same places. And the place that you buy it from has patents on that genome of a seed, of that genome of plant. So you... But that's the one that's gonna be, that's the only one that you can sustainably make. It's those types of plants that big companies have patents on that make enough to be sustainable for your living, to not just get outproduced. I forget, God, what's it called? Is it Moderna? Something. It starts with an M. You want a company that's like the fucking devil? Bro, it's ridiculous. GMOs are the shit that could feed the fucking planet. But what are crop rotations? What are sustainability? We'll make one. We'll set up plants. You can grow one. You basically grow one type of plant in the field over and over again, unless you want to just go under, because you can't afford to compete with us if you're an independent farmer. You can't afford to compete. You have to buy your seeds for us. If we find that you have that you've been able to produce seeds that are similar enough to ours without buying from us, we can sue you because we have a patent on a genome of plant. And I mean, you better just keep using that one. Crop rotations, years that you need to plant other stuff to restore nutrients. Is that gonna make you money? Can you sustainably do that? Oh, you can't? Well, you better just put a bunch of pesticides in it. You better put a bunch of pesticides. You better put a bunch of growth hormones in it. You better just ruin the soil and kill every small animal and bug. Pollute the river. Ugh. If you ever look into farming, big pharma, bad. Big farming, also bad. Big pharma, big farming, that's evil. Your televangelist pastors talking about how everything is the devil. If they were talking about that shit being the devil, now that I may well agree. Cause that is some Satan, devil, evil shit. That's evil. Big pharma and these GMO plants, the way that they use patents to basically make everything pharmaceutical or farming wise ridiculously expensive and unsustainable. It's disgusting. Use farm, yeah. Patents are meant to protect intellectual property and encourage innovation. You won't have it stolen from you. They're not meant to oh, we created this drug. Now let's patent it and then create 30 tiny tweaked variations that we also patent so that you just cannot make. No one else can make it, and then we'll sell it at a ridiculous markup. Ugh. Ugly. Gross. Disgusting. I don't like it.
Oh, hello, I'm Brigand the Nomad. Oh, Jittery Guard. Oh, he got some drip. Oh, what do you want? I've delivered all my letters in Nasser Sea, so I'd like to go to the highest point of the city and let the wind carry my message to my brothers and sisters. Then I'll be on my way.
Ah, now remember, it's you. Been here so many times, we've never let you up even once. Haven't you learned your lesson yet?
Well, even the Victorians let me up to the top of the citadel when they were in charge.
Do I look like a Victorian to you?
No, you're a Terran.
Then you should know that, since we're all Terrans, there's no need to indulge those outdated customs of yours anymore. I'll never met a Wigman that's such stupid superstition. I get moving. If you don't have to have you arrested.
Fine, I'm going. I need to make a fuss. Oh, that's such a pretty background. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love the way that, like, the artist who does the backgrounds, I love that you can see, like, the breaststrokes. I'm thinking too much about Eblana. Oh, jeez. The brush strokes on the rock and the bottoms of the trees and the trunks. I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick. I'll throw the Minecraft up for you guys. I'm gonna grab something else to drink. Fucking Jesus Christ. Farming stuff for actually mustache twirlers, absolutely. Like I said, big farming, big pharma. It is the most mustache twirling it's Saturday cartoon villain shit, except it's real. Sorry that it is it take a little longer. This family needed me for family needed me for something. I also have to. I'll be back in another moment. I'll be back in a moment. All right. Finally. Finally back. Okay. Minecraft, let me move you to the side.
Well, I've done exactly nothing I set out to do other than delivering in my letters. Oh well, at least I'm out of the city before curfew. Go to the dark woods and I'll be back on the open plains. Just hope the mist will let me through, but never stopped the nomads before, so why am I worrying about it?
The bag, I'm surprised you are. How full is it? Bags of chips ain't never very full. Nobody kicks a pile of fallen leaves by the roadside. The rustling sound echoes through the vast empty forest ahead. Surprised the sound doesn't fade away. It echoes back in repeating loop. It suddenly crouches down, trying to cover the scattered leaves from before. Where's the sound coming from? Alright, he shouldn't have kicked you. The sound continues. Doesn't stop. Instead it grows louder and louder, echoing until it becomes an unbearable, deafening cacophony. You know, the dark mist creeps up from her feet, covering her eyes and ears. So she realizes she is back at the forest entrance. This is the 5th time. Not gonna let me leave? Really? Force me back in the city, is that it? Well, I'm not going back. Set up a tent outside the forest if I have to. I'll get my chance to leave sooner or later.
Oh, it's back. It's me, little Theo. Wow, there's so many people here. Sorry, please make way. Ah!
8 million street already. It was picked clean ages ago. Shop's still open and the shelves are empty. Even the shopping bags are gone. Roman said they had stuff left here, so I ran 5 blocks. Right now, there's still a Falby's feather left. So go back, grab my crossbow, sneak past the guards, and hunt in the dark woods. I'll get some real meat before I starve.
What? You've really gone crazy from hunger now. Going to the forest is a death wish.
You're not crazy? Stop talking like you know anything.
Who are you to say I don't know anything? The grain store in Labyrinth Street in Emma's place, you know about it?
I haven't had a chance to check it out. What of it?
I went there and had a look. There's no grain left. For what Emma says, it's all because of those bloody Victorians.
Oh, Victorian bastards have been blockading us since forever. This isn't new. It's acting like it's a big shock.
Their spies have infiltrated Nassau Sea.
Come again?
I went to visit the AG place, showed the charred remains of their own eyes. Dublin's still investigating.
Bloody hell. You should have struck back the minute Tara gained independence.
Well, one thing though, you should get your crossbow, not to hunt, but root out the traitors. Of course, if I caught them, I would let them off that easy. A quick death is too good for them. I guess the stores have been cut off with the supply of grain. Bought a few potatoes for Kulad, but is it enough? There are too many people here. I'll take another route. Lots of them are armed too. Are they planning to hunt down Victorian spies? There's no grain left in the city. What does that have to do with Victorians? But I'll be fine. I'm Strickland's apprentice. Everyone knows that. Don't be afraid, Theo. No one will hurt you. A guy definitely didn't cane you earlier today.
Theo crouches down and squeezes through the crowd, making his way to the opposite corner of the street. He nimbly slips through a dark, narrow passage and emerges on the other side of a brick wall. The noise of the crowd gradually fades from his ears.
See? No one gave me any trouble. Mr. Kulan must still be busy with the dragon sculpture. By the time he notices what's going on around him, all the stores will be empty. To help him.
Take these and give them to the neighbors. Tell them not to worry.
What about you? Or Nemos? Will she have anything to eat? Instead of giving us grain, it'd be more useful to help everyone catch the spies. Otherwise, we'll never get to the root of the problem.
I'll go. Please let everyone know, but for now, just take them. Nemo stands with the leader. It's only natural to endure a little hardship for everyone's sakes.
Alright then, thank you.
Any cool on? Some more where that came from, right? Besides, how'd you know we'd be running out of grains? Nemo tip you off in advance, or...
What are you saying, Rory?
If you don't want any, fine. How do I know you and Nemos aren't spies? You both been raising that Victorian boy together? Get out. Or did I hit a nerve? Am I right? Are you real? Are you mad that all of us want to like murder children? The moment we become independent, you want to kill children? I'll post it on the Discord. Oh. Will we see it? Oh, that Tomska's joined the Discord. Is this a true what? So check that real quick. Oh, yep. Oh, okay. Hold on. I've been serving grain. Impeccable timing, so where is it? Everything that's left is right here. Don't change the subject. You still haven't answered me. I've said everything I had to say. If you feel those potatoes will dirty your hands, give them to someone else. Why you? Do you want them or not, Rory? If not, then let me have them. So plenty of hungry bellies to feed. Don't be ungrateful. Give them here. Why should I? You don't want them, right? Just give them to me. Fat chance. Potatoes in the bag were very small. None had the usual oval shape. My arm! My God, he's bleeding. I should have bled a fellow Taran, Rory. I... Drop the sword. And make me use my hammer on you. You're the only one we can count on, Kulan. Someone's been off about Rory lately. I'll follow him a bit, check up on him. He's been out of sorts ever since his antique collection got burned in the war. As for his blade, just take it. Don't let him have it back. Blood, The wound isn't too deep. Come here, I'll stop the bleeding. As far as the grains, I'll have Nemos think of a solution when she gets back. I know. I know. You're giving away everything you have, but you're not as scary as you look. Ow! Don't talk. Save your energy. Might have some cornmeal left at home. Let me check. You can have it, and I'll walk you home. Come on, are you and Theo doing alright? Why did I click you? We've already seen your design. You really have your shirt tucked into your shorts, huh, girl? I didn't realize just how hard you had your shirt tucked into your shorts. Jesus Christ. Damn, got the Pringles cheese. Got them cheese Pringles. Oh, why? Is there blood in here? Rory lost control and slashed someone. Where's Theo? He left a while ago for... Damn it. You... Forget it. No one could have seen things getting so bad so quickly. How are things in the city? We're spreading everywhere that the Victorians destroyed the AG plate, and now Cersei is about to boil over. I know no one dared go after Theo after you stood up for him, so he felt safe letting him run around, but this time is different. I have to go find him. Do you have time for that? Aren't you making that statue? It only needs to be finished before Samhain. There's still a little time left. Damn it. Damn it. I'll worry about Theo. You just focus on your work. Okay. Have you seen Theo? Theo? Where's that boy run off to? Slacking off again, no doubt. Do not spoil him too much. You should really talk to him about that. Theo? Theo? What trouble has that boy gotten himself into this time? Have you seen Theo? You alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Just hungry, so... What is it? Did you say something? Just the person I was looking for. Has that boy Theo been up to anything suspicious lately? No, just keeping himself busy as usual. Well, he'd better! Theo! What are you doing? What are you doing here, wake?
What are you doing here, wake woman? Wait, you're the singer. What brings you here? I heard rumors of chaos in the city, so I thought there might be something I could do to help. Alas, there is not. All I've heard is that the supply shortage was caused by Victorian sabotage. I've only ever run into the Victorian army by accident. You and Kulan were the ones to save me at the time. Also, information you provided us on the Wakeman has been truly fascinating. Do you happen to know a producer, Nemos? I happen to know a producer. I've been working on it, I took the singer name for a reason. What can I say? Banana. Oh, you were a little late, so you were a little late, Saberton. We have acquired the banana. As far as gambling, at least, if you were here for the gambling. Oh, sorry, sir, but I really don't have time to be reminiscing. But I could use your assistance. Kulan's apprentice Theo has gone missing. Can you help me look for him? I am unable to help with that. The city folk are angry enough at the Victorians to flay one alive. Why bother running around looking for a Victorian child? Oh, forget it then. I'll go look myself. Remember that celebration will start in just over an hour. Don't you deliver the sacred instruments, symbolize the Wingman's blessing to the venue? Ah! Sorry, I really must be going now. It's probably gonna be playable in the future. I'll do Nemos in the future. And now. What is that like spiraling thing she has on her side? Oh my god, I just realized she has the goddamn titty window. Studio man's firing shots everywhere. I really must be going now, but if you happen to come across a producer, call me. What do I do now? Nemos, is that ye? I finally found ye. What happened in the city? I've checked every inhabited street and found no sign of Theo anywhere. All I saw were the flames and the townsfolk growing ever stronger, as if a sudden gale had swept through. What's more, everyone just seems used to it at this point. Getting rid of the flames would only terrify them. They only have numbness in their body. This means it's too late for the people of Sarasy. No, I can't think that way. So it's a friend Theo. I should go find that gnome named Brigid, the one Nemos mentioned. But why would anyone be willing to pitch a tent outside the city? It's because they can't get into the darkwoods. Walk out along the right side of the guard outpost and wade through the creek. I think this is it. A parrot with blonde hair, tall yet agile. This must be the Brigid Nemos mentioned. You know me? No. I don't believe we met before, but Nemos asked me to come find you. My name is Reed. You. Brigid leans in slightly, twitches her nose twice, but does not otherwise react. Takes us to be the way the nomads greet each other. You're not the Red Dragon from... you're not the Red Dragon from the city. What? I'm not the Red Dragon at all, I'm just... You're not the one from the city, you're a different one. The second Red Dragon is returning to the city. Just like the old stories. And you can tell with a single sniff. Sure can, your flames smell different. Also, your tail is on fire! Your tail's on fire, you have the fire glowing, burning in your chest. Has no one else noticed that? Did no one else put that together? All you did is put on a hood. That's your disguise. It's not great. Dragon stink, dragon musk. He stinks of dragon. Right, Theo's gone missing. Nemos told me you might have an idea where he is. I heard you often chat with him while you're in town. He's missing? He went out this morning and never came back home. And the city's in chaos today. We searched all over Nassau Sea, both Nemos and I, but there's no sign of him anywhere. I saw him just before I left the city. He was doing fine. I can't say he was fine. Anyhow, I went to the Citadel after that, then left town. Haven't seen him since. Where the heck could he be? Theo! I should have knocked him out and carried him back with me when I had the chance. Say something, Theo! You saw me coming with me, you hear? Where are we, Brigid? His plate was dragged out during the war, supposedly to appease some noble or other. When they brought it back, it was left like this, barely clinging on to Nassau Sea. No one's bothered fixing it up. He always hides out here when he's feeling wronged. But he have left the city. It's hard to switch back to the dam. You're currently on fire too, right? And we thought it was normal. Am I? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? I've only seen one person leaving the gates. I'm from Lagran Street. Oh wait. Could he have left the city? I've only seen one person leaving the gates. Emma from Lagran Street. Yeah, sure wasn't her. More, she was taking a car full of who knows what at the entrance of the forest all by her lonesome. There was someone there, he took the goods, and she came back by herself. She didn't notice you. City folk don't see too well, or hear, or smell. Besides, I was pretty far from her. So she delivered a large shipment to return by herself. Where did all those goods come from? What does this Emma do for a living? Runs a grain shop. I've delivered letters to her before. To a shopkeeper. Left the city and now get close at home. Seeing how this is the only lead we have, we should hurry over to Lagran Street. Brigid? Reed? Hello? You wouldn't happen to have seen Theo around, would you? Theo? Did Nemo send you to find him? That's right. Nope, haven't seen him. Heaven knows that boy ran off to and skipped town with the spies that set the AG plate on fire.
How can you? Brigid, I need to find them. How about Emma then? Have you seen her anywhere? Closed up shop early today. Actually, let me see if she might be willing to reopen for me, but I guess I wasted the trip. There's again. The cold burnt smell. It's been everywhere, and also I see like can't stand it. I was meaning to ask, are you able to smell purple flames? Yeah, the scorched stench of the red dragon's flames. Light leaving the city folk have been reeking of it. It's not just the smell. The fire itself spread to them. What? How? Not smell any flames on them. So you can't see them either. You can't see them either. I was gonna ask the same thing. You're saying you can see the flames? But again, makes sense. You've been a dragon too and all. City folk live so close to the other one, and we even worship it like a god. Guess it's only a matter of time before they got burned. Emma, it's me, Brigid. Emma, she not in? The purple flame stench coming out of the keyhole. Must be someone in there. So what now? Break in? I don't see any other options. Wow, so dragonfire can burn through locks too? Let's save that conversation for later. We need to get in there.
Here, officer, have a drink. We may not have a proper feast, but more than enough booze to go around. Ha! Cheers! No, if it isn't our resident wake woman, the leader invited you too. Why don't you look the same as all of us? You plan on becoming playable at some point?
I see garlic bread people. They only have garlic bread in them, they're probably a zombie. Yeah.
I only see Roingus. If it's not Roingus, it's probably evil to some degree. If it's not Roingus, that's
certainly kind of what I live my life by. One of the lessons I've learned. If you don't like Roingus, you're just fundamentally evil. No? Like that just makes sense to me, I think. If you hate Roingus, you are evil. It's just kind of life. I'm here to present the sacred instruments to the Red Dragon on behalf of the Wakesman.
Oh, offerings from the Wakesman. Let's see what we got. A whistle? What else?
Time is almost upon us. The Wakemen do not have much left to offer. It's all they could spare.
That's it?
My sincerest apologies.
She's the one swearing to us she'd bring in those ritual doodads, give the celebration of the dignity it deserves.
Sorry, I didn't think it through. Who cares? It wasn't Nemos' idea anyway. I was against it from the start. What's so auspicious about offerings from people who deal with ghosts and corpses all day? We should be glad they only gave us a whistle.
Oh, of course you take her side. She saved your life. We can't just laugh this off. Tell us, Wake Woman, how do you plan to take responsibility for this?
Quiet. This isn't that genre. Gentlemen, wrong genre. Can live without Roingus or garlic bread? Probably not. I've definitely had garlic bread in my life, and I do love me some Roingus. I have just a little stuffed jerboa that sits on my desk constantly. A little Roingus. He's always watching me. He's very soft. I can give him a squeeze. He's always there watching me. Hello, Roingus.
It was not solely a responsibility. Truly wish all the Wakeman accountable for disrespecting the leader. We can revisit the matter later. To decide the matter of the ritual object for now, the leader sent me out to make sure everyone is enjoying themselves.
Yeah, probably good that, probably good that we're moving on from this and we're not letting the torturer and the cruel officer decide what to do to Nemos. That's probably a good thing.
These are difficult times. We're keeping things simple. There'll be no feast. Feel free to go and relax until she arrives. Not you, Wake Woman. Expect to provide her highness an explanation for your failure. Perhaps you can take the chance to curry favor with other officials. They can put in a good word for you later.
I'll pass on that, thank you.
Quite the righteous one, I see.
Brigadier, sir, these fellows have they always been like this?
Always. The bureaucrat once exhausted himself managing logistics for the Silverwalk Bluffs front. He went days without sleep and they were so worn out they nearly collapsed. Now necessary agricultural plate. Cruel officers, a cold-hearted scoundrel to be sure. During the war, the wealthy merchants and nobles hoarding grain near Saucity tremble from the mention of his name. Torture I've seen, take pleasure in others boiling and screaming, but I'll see him charge an enemy ranks like a rabid tusk beast. I don't really think that excuses the taking delight in wailing and screaming, you know. Like, that doesn't excuse that. Dragon, you can squeeze a Roingus, this man. Oh, squeezing a Roingus. I can squeeze a gerb butt. Can squeeze a nice soft gerb butt. Oh. Now though, had Her Highness not vetoed it, they'd be enjoying a lavish banquet right now, even with the city as it is. Oh, well, dear Brigadier, ever remove that stick from his ass. You look like you're in a bit of a mood too, bureaucrat. What's wrong? What's wrong is the city is almost out of grain, and I'm responsible! Well, what can you do? Poor harvest. Besides, didn't I tell you to pin it on the Victorians? That Emma girl did exactly what you told her to. The townsfolk took the bait, so what's the problem? If there is famine, these people treat the leader like a god. They'd never turn on us. Never. Are you afraid Emma would spill the beans? No, she's been on edge since she got back, but she follows instructions to the letter. I'm not worried about that. What worries me is the merchant who met with her. There's been no word from him. Normally we'd have heard something by this morning. So there's a little delay. What's the big deal? What are you two muttering about over there? Oh, are you discussing that hero, Kulan? Oh, what about him? At the time he took out a squad of Victorian scouts in the Darkwoods by himself. 4 or 5 men. The terrain to his advantage. There was about 1 child left behind, but couldn't bring himself to finish the job. Is that about right? Think of it. Why would a scout squad bring a child with them? Huh. The wake woman explained that. Scouts had taken hostages. There were merchants who traveled between Tar and Victoria and forced them to tour guide them through the forest. Right by there was a caravan, but the scouts? Don't know about that. Ugh. You think this mysterious woman's Eblana? I feel like this mysterious woman's Eblana. I feel like it's gonna be revealed at the end of the mysterious woman's Eblana. He said that she looked very pale, although he did say that she had a hood. Could be Reed. It's not like Reed and it's not like Terrans. It's not like Terrans are exactly not very pale. They are hella pasty, canonically. I'll just assume it's Eblana. Pringles are extremely mid, not gonna lie. I wish I had a shawarma instead. Rod Jack, that might be the most ice cold take I've ever heard. Of course shawarma's better than like potato chips, bro. Oh man, dude, these Fritos are mid as fuck, bro. I wish I had fucking I wish I had some oh god, I'm forgetting the name of one of my favorite foods. Oh, Italian, like the vegetables with olive oil and shit on the bread. Oh, it's almost like pizza, but not quite. Oh no, I was gonna make a bit, now I'm forgetting. Oh, do I have dementia? Oh no. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm actually gonna go crazy. It's one of my favorite foods. We got the any melon is cool on. Like, bro, I mean, they're in Ireland, brother. They see the sun like 3 times a year. There is no melanin in this place. They see the sun 3 times a year. Fuck. Oh, this is actually driving me insane. Bruschetta. Bruschetta. It's bruschetta. That's what it is. Bruschetta. One of my favorite foods, and I'm gonna say that's because I haven't had it. It's been too long since I've had it. Gotta have it again, and maybe I'll make a couple. Maybe I'll make a couple additions to the recipe. Maybe add a little corn and peas, even if it's not traditional, into the sauce. Something give a little. I was just talking about fiber earlier. Something that'll give it a little fiber. Going to a fresh from a place or a close store the Pringles worse. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Rod. It's convenience. Like, yeah, the shawarma would definitely be better, but it's like, if it's more convenient, sometimes you just gotta go for the convenience.
The scouts? I don't know about that. Circling dry, the red grabs a mug, only finding to avoid a beer. I'll go get you some. Shrum stands up and heads to the bar. The writer leans back in his chair. Hasn't been his habit for many years. He sets about planning how to make the next part of his story captivating. However, as he thinks it through, a sudden tightness grips his heart. Even if this woman is also a survivor, he knows a thing or two about what happened. He cannot simply lay everything out here like he has been, at least not for this next part. Heaven knows what she'd say about it. Just a story. Shadow cast on the wall, not the fire itself. Oriella must always remember this. Find themselves consumed by the flames. Here you are. You beer. By the way, does this imply, because the writer, I don't think the writer then would be the former, like, king, but then he is a Draco, no? Oh my god, Dorian's here! We know what to do, chat! Everybody who's here, we know what to do now that Dorian's here. I prepared you for this moment. Everybody very happy. Dorian's here. Thank you kindly. Now, where were we? The Dubliner's ugliness at the celebration banquet. Oh, right. Well then, the true star of the party is about to make her entrance. There we go. There we go, Laffy. Yeah. Come on, everybody get in on that, not just Laffy. Everybody come on. Thank you, Dorian. Come on. Yeah. Very nice. See how happy she is? See how happy Laffy's in that? See? Everybody thank Dorian. Dorian loves this, canonically. Choose to pray for your entrance, but until then, Dublin's ugly visage will remain so hideous that no one can face it directly. Light!
What is it?
Something crawling on my head?
Hey, freezing you're in nuts, we'll see, but still some bugs. Don't move, I'll grab it. Wait. You know something?
Everyone's staring at the first head where a beetle's perched, a solid gold beetle.
One of the direct decorations fell down. Go on, put it back.
So removes the gold beetle from the bureaucrat's head and places it in his palm. The bureaucrat lets out a sigh of relief. To place the beetle back in its original spot. When it flutters, its diamond-encrusted wings fly a short distance toward the door and land in the center of the hall. You step forward and the beetle, as if tempting him, crawls a little further ahead. Right. Such enthusiasm, Mr. Bureaucrat. Your Highness, I just wanted to catch the stray beetle for you. Of course. Why would I blame you for that? Oh, alright then. By the way, about the secret instruments I reported you about. A trifling matter. What is truly important is that my faithful servants be rewarded for this victory. They wouldn't have gotten Eblana without you. Do you truly believe I wouldn't have kept rolling? Yeah. Chat, we could always scratch the owed pulls, because it's still months, and then, you know, if the old pulls fall to 0, it puts more pressure on people to donate, you know, chat? So maybe it's better if we just swap the owed pulls to 0, you know? You know what I'm saying, you know? As a business decision. As a business expense. Side of the road. What does that even mean, Dorian? What does that mean? Lana picks out the beetle from the ground. Flattens her palm. The beetle buzzes as it flies toward the door. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in the very hall where the treasures of the ancient King Gael were once displayed. That immediately just made me think of Curse you, Bale! The furnishings have all been looted by the Victorians, as they are wont to do, but we finally returned most of them to their rightful places. The beetle you were chasing was ordered personally to a capable official. He is praised for his tireless work in gathering every last grain of the harvest and storing it in the treasury. And now, ye are worthy of the same. Without ye, our army would likely have collapsed from hunger 100 times over. Go chase it down, for it is yours. As long as it is willing to land on you, you will always have the right to collect our grain. Yes, thank you. Now then, Eblana scans the room. Some stare intently at the bureaucrat's back, wondering what rewards they'll receive, while others cannot help but glance at the other treasures in the room. The sword that enforces the law, the cloud beast that listens to appeals, the knot that records history, crystal teardrops that symbolize compassion. It seems none of you can sit to wait any longer. How about this then, everyone? Feel free to take whatever in this room you desire. You're using MS Paint tonight, that's in order. I don't know, Dorian. I don't respond to pushy girls very well. I like when women are nice to me. So sorry. Looks like you might not get the MS Paint. In an instant, as if all the treasures come to life, moving on their own. The cloud beside you starts running, the clouds start rolling. The knot begins to twist, and even the ceremonial sword, studded with Sargonian jewels, breaks free from its stand, hopping comically toward the door. Go, Miss Servants. Here's some rewards for your loyalty. Unclear takes the first step. Once he does, the tithe ensemble. The crowd chases out the treasure, searching out of the banquet hall. This proves a point to me, probably. How about ye? Okay. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. There will definitely be maybe some homework. There will definitely some. Depending on, it might be a bit more. I don't know. Saturdays generally ordered food. Okay. My lunch is here. Shit. Well, that's awkward. Chat, we may have we may have some long homework. I'd like to finish this event in 2 sessions. So that means we'll be starting at EA5 next week. So you have to read EA3 and EA4. Now, I don't like assigning homework, but sometimes, you know, we gamble. When you gamble, you sometimes got to assign homework. Thank you all for being here, chat, and by popular demand, the bank has released me from owing any pulls, so now, if you want me to, on-stream pull for the fishy, then, start donating, because if not, I will pull off-stream. And yeah, thanks everybody who showed up. And if for whatever reason you're still here, one of few who are still here and you haven't subscribed, do so. We're like 2 subscribers short of 5,000. We're at 4,998. So, you know, please do subscribe. And yeah, I gotta go eat lunch. Thank you all for showing. Thank you all for coming out. I have to go, and the bank did approve. You know, the Pole Bank did forgive. You know, it's a loan forgiveness program from the Pole government that I happen to own, that I happen to be a part of because I'm the dictator. So thank you. Thank you for that one, Pole government. And I'll see you guys next week. We'll be starting EA5. I'm gonna read these 2 in between. Okay? Okay, chat. Now all you have a good one, alright? Look at load fraud. Alright, none of you have the authority to arrest me. I'm the police, I'm the state. Dear, none of you have this authority.